after the bye week, I don't think that'll be as bad. I really don't. There
You ready, Chewy? Thumbs up. You ready?
he is.
Yo,
What's up, buddy?
What's up, fellas?
Not
The
much. How
OG,
you doing?
the OG Mud Brothers right here.
Yeah. Hey, Ready Rebel, what's up, man?
What's good, Rebel?
If
How you guys doing, man? It's Friday.
If you want to come in, man, send a hello. We'll see you on Instagram.
Another week down.
Yeah, I had a tough week at work. What about you, Chris? Was it bad for you?
Man, brutal. I couldn't wait till Friday, man. Brutal. Man. God.
You guys are retired.
Hi, Candy. What's up, Rebel?
Salute.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a long work week for me, man.
Man, I thought it would never end, man.
Brutal.
Oof.
Beat your ass, huh?
This sitting here at my computer is hard, man. It's just so much work.
It
You
puts
know
a
what?
beating on your ass.
You know the
That's
worst
for
part?
sure.
You know the worst part of the work week for me was the worst part that I really regret is I get up, I go get me my little break, give me something to drink, come back, can't find my remote for a TV. I can't find it. I put it out somewhere, I can't find it. That caused me headaches and stress.
Sure, it wasn't in your pocket.
I'm about to take a week off from work because I'm stressed like I can't find my remote. Well, that's point, boy. You have so much fun over there.
Yeah, he is. He's having a blast. What's up, Rorschach? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Rochelle, what's going on, brother? 11 days training camp.
You can't see Rebel's chats probably because he's on Jeff's channel, I believe.
I can see him.
No, she's talking about, I don't know, I think like she can't see him on my chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
appreciate you. Appreciate it.
She'll see it on the main screen now.
On the main screen, yeah.
Because it's right underneath you.
But yeah, we're getting close to season, man. I can't wait.
11 days.
Having anxiety attacks and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, we're how many weeks before the first preseason game, too? Think about that.
Yeah.
You know, we're only we're only two weeks away? Or 3 weeks?
Was it August?
2 weeks. I think we're 2 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game.
Like 2.5 weeks till preseason?
Well, till the Hall of Fame game. We don't play until the following week. The Hall of Fame game is the only game that week. Because then the ceremony's on that Sunday, that Saturday, whichever. I don't know which.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll be at the Niner game too, bro. I got my ticket, so.
Sweet.
I'm fucking stoked for that too. Time's just fucking, it's like watching paint dry right now.
Yeah, I would say watching grass grow, like just sitting there waiting for it to grow so you can cut
August 7th, Leo just said it. August 7th. You know, something's going on here, Chris, and I'm not liking this very much. I don't know if you've noticed the swing shift on a lot of things going on in these chats. Have you seen it lately?
What happened?
You know what I'm talking about? All this referencing and calling you and I old all the time now, out of nowhere, just the last couple of weeks. You know, like a certain person in the chat right now said, "Hey, two old guys and Chewy." It's like, really? Can't just say, "Hey, guys." Let's throw the old shit into it.
It's profiling. All right.
I mean, we're not dead.
You know what? You know what, Jeff? Here I say this. I'm gonna say this again.
What's good, Rebel?
Hopefully, you can get to our age in your life, okay? I've been in 61 years. Jeff been in 55. Hopefully, you get to that age bracket. And we're not old. We're vintage.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, my bad.
See?
They're just jealous. It looks so damn good for our age.
Damn, you said it. You heard it from Jeff. You wish you can get old and look good as good as me and Jeff do.
Yep.
You're on kick now, Jeff?
Yeah, I started. It's the first time I tested it out this afternoon. I had Bueno so graciously helped me and jumped into the kick, and we were playing with the chat. So, like, you can see, you and I and Chris can see anything that he chats there in the StreamYard chat here,
Yeah, I
but
see
it
that.
doesn't show up on any of our channels, but it shows up on the screen in that little ghosted window when he puts something.
Yeah, I can see that. No,
So which is cool.
that's a good little place to get on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be the next big thing, I think. I mean, it's already almost there.
Well,
Like, it's so
and
hard to get views on that
I
shit.
did some follow up on it today, and it's only been around since 2022, so it's only been around for 3 years.
Oh, so
From what I
it's
understand now, from looking into a little bit further, and I think Nate was wrong on this, but the revenue sharing on that is a lot better. They don't take as much as like Twitch does or YouTube, because from what I understand, Twitch takes a big chunk.
Yeah, I'm
I know
not too sure
YouTube
what they
does.
take. Yeah, kicks out good though. There's a lot of big people on that thing.
Well, I
And when it
learned it
first came
from
out, that
I
shit
learned
was
it from
popping.
that guy. I learned it from that guy Portland Andy I've been following for the last month or so
yeah. Well,
on YouTube.
Twitch mainly a gaming platform. Those games make a lot of money doing those gaming videos, so that's why they probably take a big chunk out of their life.
Yeah,
Well,
they
and
got
here's the
marketing.
other thing. I did a search, and I searched on the Las Vegas Raiders. I searched on the Raiders, Oakland, Los Angeles. I couldn't find anything on Kick
Yeah,
whatsoever to do with Raiders. Nothing. So hopefully I can maybe grow
get it.
something over there,
Yeah,
as like another branch off to, extend my reach a little bit more. So I figure I'll get in on not so much the ground level, but I'm on at least the first floor, I think, coming in 3 years after it started,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's fairly new. You know, I mean,
all right, Jason.
how
Yeah, enjoy your
Oh,
swim.
Jason, why are you jumping in the pool? Did you
No,
cut
no,
up some
don't. Do not
jalapeno and
jump
touch
in the
the junk?
pool. Do not jump in the pool because you get all the water will splash out. Even if the pool be not there. So
I think he's just jumping
yeah.
in the. I think he's jumping in the pool because he cut another jalapeno and then went and touched his junk.
again.
Yeah, don't forget your
Hey,
water
that's
wings, little
no
man.
joke, bro.
He's a gluttony for punishment, ain't he?
No
What they
joke.
call those guys? A masochist? I like pain.
Oh shit! So they sold their tickets to the Dallas game. Sucked, but glad we got our money back. Next time, I told my wife, if it says that, then that means that we're not that we're there playing. Oh, then that means we're playing. Okay, they thought when they bought the tickets they were coming to Dallas and they were going to go see them in Dallas, and then I crushed their
Oh,
dreams. I said no, they're coming to Vegas. He goes,
they come to
shit,
Vegas.
they
Yeah.
can't get there.
Monday
You
Night
know,
Football.
they could get to Dallas. It's only just a little over a 3 hour ride from their house.
And those tickets are expensive too.
They're
Yeah,
the highest
For
tickets for
yeah,
Vegas. For the Raiders, that's the highest
yeah,
home tickets. I looked it up like, damn.
yeah. Nate got
Well,
lucky.
it is a prime time game. It is Monday night. It's against another one of those well known teams, you
well,
know.
the
Yeah.
Cowboys have never played in Vegas either. That's why too. This is the
Mm,
first time they've
Okay.
played at Allegiant since the stadium's been built.
I'm sure some of the players played in Vegas. I'm sure they did.
No, no, no. But this is Dallas's first
Talking
time
about
coming to
the
Vegas.
whole team.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said I'm sure some of the Cowboys have been playing in Vegas. If you guess my drift, you don't get it.
Nate, didn't you win the tickets, bro? Didn't you win?
You don't get it, Jeff. I said some of the players have played in
I
Vegas.
get it. I just didn't think it was funny.
It wasn't funny. It was serious.
Hence the blank face
It
look.
wasn't. It was really funny. It was serious. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Nate,
You
oh, those
know,
are expensive. I wish I could go. As he's sitting there with freaking 2 tickets to the game already that he got for
you know what,
free.
Nate? You know what, Nate? I got your address, dude. I found out what your address is. I'm gonna come jack you for. Well, I got to steal your
Man,
phone.
those things are like golden nuggets right now, bro.
I got before I forget. So remember, Dunkin' Donuts. This guy runs on Dunkin'. Sponsor me.
Put it on Kick. They
Ooh,
probably
that
sponsor
sounded
already.
good. That shit sounded good, bro.
What the coffee?
That that sound refreshing.
It's that ice in there.
Now you're doing ASMRs and shit, dude.
I don't see how people into that, man. I don't get that.
I want
What?
to
I
see
don't
Jeff
want
out
anybody
there pretty soon
smacking.
with the coffee.
That's not what that is, though. The ASMR. That's. Have you ever watched one of those videos? There's this redheaded chick that
Yeah.
That's
I've
what I
watched.
watched.
Oh my god. She'll be talking like this, and then we're gonna do this, and you just hear the
Yeah,
way
bro.
she pronunciates the words and everything, and it's so calming. And seriously, just play that, close your eyes, and boom, you fall asleep.
No, they have
Seriously.
different ones though.
No,
Like
Oh, they got some nasty ones.
Yeah,
There's some nasty ones.
the one I
hell.
saw, this lady had like 3 different brushes or 4 different brushes and 4 different combs. And she sit there. She had long hair too. It was nice hair. And sit there and just comb her hair, listen to the brush. And then she'll fuzz it up. Then she'll like just this is a different style of comb. I'm like, oh, okay, this comb is different. Now, like, what is that? Well, people get off of that.
Oh, here goes Rorschach.
That's what I'm firing. Boy, I'm not firing you. I'm firing Rorschach.
Yo, ASMR videos for you getting cooked in Madden.
Madden sucks, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fire you, boy. I'm firing Rorschach. He's never on my channel, so I'm gonna fire him. Tell him somebody else.
Hey, you don't want him on your channel, bro. He just cooks you the whole time.
Rorschach always cooking. He was cooking us all on damn Tuesday show. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, he was. We gave him a Raiders, and he was like, "Dude, that was trash."
Well, we was tired. I was like still recovering from my sickness over the weekend, so I was like just pushing myself.
Candy, he's not going to see your chats. He's actually in my channel. I just went and looked. He's everything he's been messaging is on my channel, and you're in Chris's. So I gotta put.
Rorschach finally comes on my station. Oh, okay. You're on probation, Rorschach. What was that show? I love that show. Undercover Boss. That's what that is. Undercover
Boss.
I love that show.
Get Jess's show up. Give him a thumbs up too.
Oh yeah, I got Jess show up right now. I got 3 shows.
I got you both. I've given you both thumbs up. So make sure everybody gets over to Chris and Jess's channel and get a subscribe to both. Hit the notification. Give them the thumbs up. They're both streaming to their channel. Devin, thank you, my brother. Giving out a gifted membership. And who received that? Leo. Leo got a gifted membership.
Why Leo get one? He don't deserve one. Come on. Why Leo on here? Why?
Leo's my guy. Don't mess with him.
I love Leo, man. You know that because if I don't hear anything about it, hey guys, speaking of which, watch this.
All right. So I guess I'm doing it by myself. Oh shit, he's back. Oh no, he's on. Okay. Well,
yeah, whatever.
You want me to be mine? Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Ready to send love to someone in the chat.
I know you was happy.
I'll do this Low Raider right now. So Devin, if he's near your computer or your phone already, you ready? Raiders.
I knew he was happy when this Saturday, man. See, I got a solo show.
What?
Yeah, I know he was there. Happy Saturday, I wasn't there. I'm not part of the black hole.
Hang on a second. I didn't see that on mine. What's up with yours with the white? Hold yours up again.
Why?
What's up, my 2 cents? Damn, why does your look so different? Look at mine.
I am different. I'm special.
Look at the difference.
Aha!
Yours looks like it's a brand new design. Mine looks like it's from the original 1995.
Let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, it is different. Let me see it again. What's yours up? Yeah, it is different, huh?
Yeah, it is. Bring yours up again.
I know. I was talking about the whiteboards on the frame, but yeah, it is different.
Yeah, look at it. Damn, the whole thing. I mean, it's completely different. I like that one. Although I still like mine. What the fuck?
Well, you're the president. Change it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in a request. I want one of the new fangled dangled looking ones. What the hell? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't mind.
Yeah, I know you remember. Who cares?
My guy here from the Booster Club just completed something today. And
wait a minute. When said Jeff got the bottles black open.
I got the what?
Oh, Jeff got the bottles black open. Bet you got the cheap version. Yeah, actually, this costs more than mine. So, what you talking about?
So my guy from the Booster Club, don't put that up yet. He
Bootleg.
he made something for me for the black hole that I'm actually we're gonna raffle it off the day of the Saturday night party here in New England. But this is what he did for us. Check that shit out. That's all wood, and it's in layers. So let's see if I can bring up the other image. Yeah, this will be a better one to see. Yeah, let me bring this one up. So if you look at this one, see it? The red letters are they're all individually cut out letters and attached to the board. Look at the detail in the teeth. So if you look at the actual logo, those are figures. So if you look at the teeth, right, the third one in from the left, that's the Violator. Two over from him is Gorilla Rilla. Two over from Gorilla Rilla is Senorita. So there's the three main icons that are part of the black hole that are part of the cutout from the teeth, and then the rest are just fans. But that whole thing is made out of wood, and it's in multi levels. He's got a sawtooth hanging on the back so you can mount it on a wall.
That's
So I think it's
clean.
pretty goddamn awesome looking, if you ask me. What's up, Hellraider?
Now Raiders salute, brother.
Yeah, this is going to be great selling raffle tickets for it. So it's a way for the chapter to make a little bit of money. But I mean, that's total badass looking.
No, that's clean. Shit.
And if you look to the left, you can see the word NEW. I don't think he hasn't told me yet, but I think he made one for me for the New England chapter, but didn't say. Like he made a second one for the hell of it. Because when I
That'd be
looked at
cool.
the picture blown up and close, it's almost the same design as this. I'm like, this fucker made a second one and didn't tell me. So if that's the case, man, oh good lord, that's gonna be awesome. I thought that
Yeah,
came out good.
that should take a lot of time, I bet.
It did, but he started it a couple weeks ago. I asked him on a Monday, and by Tuesday afternoon, he sent me an image of the cutout of just the skull. I said, God damn, you already did that? He goes, yeah, I did it last night. So after I asked him, he started cutting it out that night. He goes, I've been excited. Once you asked me to make it, he goes, I was psyched. He goes, I had to start on it. So I'm like, holy shit. Hey.
Yeah, that came out nice.
Yeah, it did. I did. The thing is, it's an original. There ain't no one else. There's nothing else there like that. That's like the only thing so far. So
Exactly.
I told him, I said, I'll put it out there if you're willing, because you may get more business from this. He goes, absolutely. So
Yeah, you'll have no problem selling raffles for that.
no, because the wife and I were talking. I'm like, how much do we want to sell a raffle ticket? She goes, I don't know, $10 for an arm's length. I'm like, you can do that. I said, but who's on? She goes, mine, and she's got fairly long arms for a woman. She's tall. She's 5'9". She's not a midget.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's fine. I said, as long as you're the only one walking around selling the tickets, that way there it stays uniform for everybody. You know. So I'm like, that's fine. Whatever. It's just a way for the chapter to get some funds in because we've got zero. We're starting from scratch. So
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean shit, that's nice. I'd buy a fucking few of them.
yeah, my 2 cents. The teeth are actual fans, but there's three icons that are cut out into that. One is the Violator. There's Gorilla Rilla, and there's Senior Raider. Are the three of them at the bottom of that. Later, Hellraider. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you. Devin, you mean like how much for the raffle tickets? Or that? I mean, you don't have to worry about that. That's going to be just for whoever's there that night.
Oh, at the party or
I'm
whatever.
not. Yeah, I'm not selling them like online or anything like that. That's strictly just for the pregame party that night in the moment.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, for that, for him to make it for someone, we're talking. I think he said like $200, roughly, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to it. I'd have to ask him to verify, but I think that's what he told me. I can't
How
remember
heavy
now.
is that thing?
I don't know. It's only 12 inches. That's 12 inches, which is the same size as. Hang on. I'll put up this
Yeah,
dimension-wise.
shipping it'll probably
Yeah,
fucking bite you in the ass.
hey, Jeff, that's what she said.
I mean,
Hey, whoa.
That's
What's
all.
good, Ryan?
so,
Chris always saying her
what's up,
shit.
Ryan? So it's the same size as this.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
nice,
this is
size.
the patch that's going on the back of my vest, my
Yeah.
motorcycle vest that I'm wearing. But I don't have a bike, but I'm wearing it. I'm putting the patch on that. But
Fucking
so
yeah.
that's a 12-inch patch. So that gives you an idea. How big it is. It might not be that heavy at that size.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Wait,
All
Chris is
right,
dying
boy.
over here, man. Give us some water.
Remember,
Me,
it's not about the length. It's about the girth, and that's
me and Bueno have the
12
much
inches. That's
more
about
kick.
that's about the same size. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Bueno. All right. No, me and Bill's at Emoji World kick right now.
You guys are having way too much fun over there on that thing.
We are. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna get this started too. It's kicking pretty fun. Oh my god. Uh, hey, what's up, Ryan?
And Nate called you old. You ain't old. Look at you. You're a big goddamn kid.
Who, me?
Yeah. No, the other guy next to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
me,
that
me
little
too.
youngster over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the other black guy on the show.
Hey. Hello, black.
Oh man.
Oh shit, that's right. He's got his show going on right now too. Yeah, forgot about that.
You guys excited for training?
Oh yeah, definitely.
See some hard hits or what?
Well, training camp we can see about the offensive line and defensive line. Because they got pads on. No, the OTAs they can't really hit each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now you can see the hit because the OTAs is going to pretty represent the running backs, the receivers, the cornerbacks, stuff like that. But when training camp starts, you get to see a line what they do.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good to see. What, especially all the guys that we fucking picked up. It's like we got to see one of these guys do something here.
Well,
I think Atlanta Roberts he'll be all right though.
well, they wouldn't got me if he
might be
wasn't.
the guy. He might be that one this year that takes the linebacker room.
Well, Pete Carroll does have an eye for talent in the defense, so his defense has always been top notch in both when he's at USC and in Seattle.
Later, Devin. Have a good night, brother.
Seattle, he locked shit. He had that defense on lock, bro.
Yeah, that's what I call Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
So
if you look what he's doing here, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It kind of looks similar to that.
Well, that's his style.
Everything he's doing, even with the running back, with the quarterback.
That's his style of football.
I forgot. I forgot. Apicasi's got his game show going on tonight. I forgot all about that. He said it to me earlier. Chris, my wife says she will always like when you're on. Actually, there's one of that showed me a channel.
I appreciate that, Devin. Appreciate that. Tell you what, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be on tomorrow night too.
Come on in tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow night.
Definitely, come on in.
For sure.
I'll be there this time.
But as you can tell, I still keep the GoFundMe up in the Cash App, so I'm still doing what I can to hopefully promote that. Still, that ain't going to be done anytime soon. That's for sure. That's going to keep
going. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I forgot. He's got Ben defending his championship tonight, and then he's got what do you
You ready,
call it?
Ben?
He's got Rita Millennium on the show, and he's got Captain Jack. That's who's on the competition tonight.
Yeah, I seen that was a good one.
Who? Avocado? Who? Ready, Ben?
Yeah.
He's got Rita Ben, Millennial, and Captain Jack going against each other.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I gotta get on one of those. What's good? 2 cents.
But I
Appreciate
told
it.
him I would send people over there to watch that, and then I figured I'm on all night, Chris and I, so they go and watch him and then come over later. I could care less.
Yeah, I'm still working on that night box and everything else. So I got Nightbot, now you send me Nightbot. Now I got to work on Kick. Wow, too much to do. Too much to do.
You got
All
too much
right,
going on?
I'm gonna give you a synapse preview of my introduction. Dude, it sucks. So hold up.
Hell yeah, Raiders 24. That's nice.
So far, because that's awesome. I'm so glad that's what it was for, man. To help you guys, you know, get back on your feet and do what you needed to do with it.
That's awesome. What do I do with it? Take that off. Take that off.
I don't know what the score is of the game right now.
What game?
Off of Cassius, I'm watching it right now while we're talking too. I'm, dude, I'm like super multitasking tonight. I get I got two streams up and running. I've got your two shows playing in the background. I've been playing I've got I'm watching AI with sound. I'm
You're
like,
all high tech, Jeff. You fucking
I
got
need
it
to be an
down.
octopus, man. I need an extra set of hands and two other mice, two other
All
mouths,
right.
so I can make
I,
money
I
with it.
need I need you guys honest opinion because I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm tired of working on it. I need you guys honest opinion in the chat. If it sucks, let me know. Because if it sucks, I'll redo it. Hold on, man. Let me share.
I
Let's see
need
it.
You know, I want your opinion. Damn it.
I'll give you an
on
honest
what?
opinion.
I want to know what it is
Yeah.
I need my opinion for.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Do what?
I said, do you
Uh,
think I'm pretty?
maybe just a little bit.
So, Jess, are you comfortable hosting the Saturday night show
Yo, what's
for
good, man? Welcome back to the Saturday Night Live with 401 Raider
There you
Jeff
go.
and Chewy's NFL News and Podcast.
You're
We
right in.
back at it. Hey, like I hit on the videos. Yo, 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 what's good? They love that shit.
Okay,
What's the
you
matter
ready?
with you asking two grown men that question?
You ready?
But you are damn sexy, I will
We're
say
ready.
that. What's up, Silver Smoke? What's up, brother? Holy shit. I haven't seen you in a while, man.
I was gonna say I never
Long
seen
time
that
no
guy
see,
around.
brother. Wow, I
Hey.
already like Chris just from what I'm seeing in down below before you even play it.
And then you finish that, boy. Don't wait. It sucks.
What's good, Jeff?
Still working on it. Shit, I ain't know editing videos was so damn rough, man. Like, God damn. What do
Damn,
you
they
think?
take a lot of time, bro.
Yeah, I noticed that. What do you think, Jeff?
I like it. I can't hear the music because I got some sort of sound problem with my my setup. Like when we do the intro video, I can't hear the music play. So whenever somebody presents something with music or whatever, I can't hear it.
Could
If
you
I
hear it?
shut this off and go to my headphones, I can hear it, but then my mic doesn't work right. So it's like I've got some sort of a sound issue, and I've had one of my buddies who's like wicked, unbelievable with IT shit, and we, for the life of us, cannot fucking figure it out.
Thanks a lot.
So,
Appreciate that. We
What are you guys making your intros on?
huh?
huh?
What are you guys making your intros on?
Issue resolved. Chris, are you using that, or are you using something different?
I'm using the same thing you told me because I used the other one before, but it had the watermark on there, so I'm using the one you told me, Da Vinci.
So, like when I make the intros and videos that I make, the videos I do in DaVinci Resolve, and I cut and edit, add the music, do all that, like manual stuff.
Yeah.
When I do the images, the thumbnails, and all that, I go through AI, and then I just refine it a little bit to what I want it to be. You know,
Yeah, the problem
but
with that, Silver
I
Smoke,
don't use AI for the videos.
the problem with that, I might add some Raider soundtrack in there, but I can't add too much in there because it's copyrighted. So I might add some about Raider things. So I can add a little bit in there towards the end, but I can't add like the whole thing Raider soundtrack because it will copyright that in a minute.
Yeah, quick.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to,
I am Shaq, fool.
Chris, when we're done. Actually, you can do it now. Load it into the video clip in the settings on the right. You know, if you go to media assets, put it in there, and then I'll listen to it later where I can hear the music, and I'll give you some ideas on the music.
Yeah, yeah, I can send it to you on Instagram. You can send it there, right there. I got a copy of it. So,
The only
what do you?
problem with that Silver Smoke is because I had one that actually Raider Savage made for me, and it was the AC/DC um, song. What the hell was that? Oh no, Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls. That boom. It was that, but then I started getting a lot of copyright, so I just
Yeah, there's certain songs we can play in there, and some shows we can't. Because I thought about putting the Raiders and all that stuff in there. I could put that guys say touchdown, Raiders, and all that stuff, but certain things you can put in, and some things you can't. Hell's mama. What the hell? Oh well. Ugh, time for a new computer.
Namdi. Is everybody still here? Why can't I hear anything? All right, you all. I thought everything froze for a second. I couldn't hear a goddamn thing anywhere.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was trying to do something, but something wrong. I
No,
can't.
I thought it just was weird. Like everything, like you weren't even moving. I couldn't hear anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jay, that's awesome that we were able to do that. Oh, um, he said earlier in the show, Jay, he got the shirt today, so it came in. So he said thank you.
Okay. I might do this later, Jeff, because we got like intros. And I don't want to mess our intros up, so I'm going to work on
Don't
that.
mess anything up. All you can do is just add it. Just where it says more, click on that and then add it to it.
Oh, there we go. Add file or drag file. I'm gonna drag this shit. Not add nothing.
Yeah, me too, Silver Smoke, man. I can't wait, especially for me for week one, because I get to help host the pregame weekend, and I'm just so excited for that weekend to be able to watch this regime start for the season here in my home. Well, not my hometown, but my home turf, I'll say. You know, and everybody that's going to be coming out here that I'm going to get to finally meet in person. Like Nate's coming out with his girl. Turf's going to be up here. Leo's still kicking around the idea about coming out here. I know Jay had talked about it at one point, but I'm still not positive on if he's going to make it or not. Um, uh, a lot of guys from the black hole are coming out here, man. A lot. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to some of these other guys that do content too that are coming out for this. So to be able to meet them in person is going to be a hell of a weekend. I'm so excited. Like Thursday night, I'm spending Thursday night up in Boston. I'm not staying overnight, but we're going up to Boston and hang with everybody that comes in on Thursday. That's flying into Boston, and um, we're all going to go out to dinner together. We're going to go to a cigar lounge right nearby. So we're going to have a good time Thursday night, hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
Devin, that's week one. It's September 6th is the pregame party. 7th is the game. It's a 1 o'clock Eastern time game in Gillette up here in New England.
All right.
Yeah, Indy's week 5. Yeah, I figured you were going to that, man. Yeah, that's right in your backyard. So it's just like me. You're lucky. We're both lucky this year that they're coming fairly close to us. Probably not. Yeah, that sucks, Jay, man. I was hoping that you were going to be able to make it out here, but I'll make it out that way for sure at some point. If not this year, next year.
I'll be out there, Jeff.
No, you're not. I know you're not coming out here. You already said you weren't going to be coming out here.
Yeah, it's too far for me right now. Yeah, I got
That's
lucky.
not a cheap trip.
Is it?
It's not a cheap trip unless if you're staying. I mean, for the airfare alone. But if you're staying in Boston, you're going to pay a hell of a lot more for a hotel than you would if you went to Providence. If you were in Providence, you'd pay a lot less for the hotel, and most of the functions are going to be right in Providence anyway. I know Mike from Raiders Against the World. He's planning something on.
He changed his picture again.
You got the link, Jason. Come on in. That's all it costs.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to that Niner game now. I'll probably go live out there as well. So,
what did he say?
When is that game?
August 16th. So pretty much about a month.
I'm trying to think.
So yeah, a little over a month.
We can do a stream of setup, man, on the Cover 3 podcast. You want to do that? That way it can run. You don't have to worry about it.
Is that the one, Rorschach? Yeah.
So you can. What we'll talk about? We'll talk about that.
Yeah, no, that sounds cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. Lost. Can you please the comment I wrote for Chewy because we all go through it. All right, so that is the one. I don't know. What is it you're doing? I don't remember. That was a while ago too. I'm lost now. Help.
Mom.
I'm trying to say, what are you talking about, Rosette?
Sometimes he just be trying to flame. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
In-laws can sponsor some of the trip I would go.
Yeah. Especially, man, Vegas is an expensive ass trip too, though. I went last year, bro, and I only went for 3 days. Fuck, I came home like I was broke as shit. I was like, man.
Well, the tickets, I'm sure, number one, are more expensive than like what I'm going to have to pay here for the New England ones.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I went preseason last year to the Niner game. This year, I only paid $240 for 2 tickets, so it's not too bad. You know what I mean?
That's not bad.
But for preseason, if you think about it, it's like fuck.
Jason, if I come out, I'm staying at Jeff's. Yeah, if you don't mind sleeping on a couch, recliner seat couch, that's fine. I don't have an extra bedroom, brother.
You sleep in Jeff's bed. He'll cuddle you up. Hey Jeff, we gotta set a date too for the fantasy draft.
Oh shit!
And,
Yeah, we got to
so
figure out that.
we got good news too. We have one spot open, so I know there was a lot of people that wanted to jump in. So
who left?
Someone's getting kicked just because I don't know who it is, and I'm trying to keep the fantasy
What's
draft
the name
as
of the
active as
team?
possible.
What's the team name?
Let me see.
You guys still waiting to do the chat or what? Because I know you got get 10 people on. Jeff, you still want to help? You still want me to come in and help you out with the chat and all that stuff while you're doing that or what?
Doing what?
Fantasy draft.
Well, he's talking about an extra spot, possibly.
Yeah.
If there's an extra spot, we can have you join. If you want to join in and take that last spot, there's your guy.
All right, put me in, man. What the hell? I don't really do fantasy, but I'll do this one.
You got to sign up.
Let me know how to sign up.
All right. I'll send you the link actually because I got your number. Send
me in the chat. I'm in the chat. Yeah, text me.
I got you.
So who is it that you're looking at that you don't know who it is?
Charles, whoever that is. I don't know who that is. Because I don't want to have a inactive league. You know what I mean? It's not fun. So if we know everyone in there is going to be active, we know who they are. It makes it a little better. Unless you guys know.
Bueno wanted. You're gonna do Bueno because I said I don't do fans. I never.
Bueno's already in it.
Bueno. Why I wanted it? What?
So it's me, Jeff, Nate, Bueno, Raider Transplant, Angelo, G Fam, Rosetown, Europe, and Charles. Which Charles is? I don't know who that is. So
yeah, give me a second. I think I might know who that is. Let me see.
Charlie. Leno telling you right now, he don't do trades, so he's gonna be boring.
Just heads up.
He's gonna sell his players. I ain't saying no.
Fantasy be getting spicy, bro. People be getting cutthroat on fantasy. You lose friendships and all kind of shit.
Well, true. I don't lose your friendship, Jeff. I don't give a crap about you. I lose his friendship.
Wow.
Man, we'll make up. We'll make up later.
Fuck it up. That's right.
Yeah, we'll make up later. Yeah, Chewy. Well, I got you on. Yeah, Jason Point is. I hope he comes on. Our logo has an I in your name, and mine down at the bottom doesn't say CHRIS4 Radio. So I'm trying to fix it. They won't let me do it. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
Oh yeah, I seen that. The one that you made for me though, the solo one came out perfect.
I saw that. I looked at the chat. I was like, what? We just think,
yeah, I seen it. I was like, okay.
Well, I thought it's yours. Use it. So
yeah.
If I come with another fire one, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. No, we got to fix that. The main logo, though, the cover.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. It's just the system I'm using, it, man, it's kind of like twitchy. You got to really word it right. If you don't, then they're like, oh. Because I did it one time. You won't believe what happened? I should have saved it. Jason's picture in it.
Yeah.
He was turned to an Hispanic. He wasn't black.
Way.
He was Hispanic. Like, what the fuck? I should do that.
Do you remember how long ago you put that league together? Was it back in May?
What was that?
Was it back in May?
Let me see. I think it'll tell me. It was a while ago, though. Yeah, it was a fucking cool minute ago. I just hit 100 subs today, too, man. I appreciate everybody out
there. I wanted to say that. Thanks, man. Congrats on that.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
You put the videos out there, that's what's going to do it. You put some really good videos. I watch a lot of them.
Yeah, appreciate it. What's good, Ben? Let me see, Jeff. I'm looking it up. It was a while ago.
Very, Ben, what's up?
It just says 1 month ago, so June. Doesn't give me an exact date, actually. Why, you know you know who that is, or what the hell?
No, I'm looking back to see if I
Appreciate it,
messaged
bro.
this one
Appreciate you.
guy in particular.
4 times. Oh, God.
He got it.
Uh,
Got it.
Oh, he beat Captain by 1 point. It looks like 48 to
Wow.
47. Because I just went back because I missed the end of it, so I went back to look, and as I'm looking before they were tallying the scores, Ben had 21, Millennial had 35, and Captain was at 47. I'm like, holy shit, Ben got fucking crushed. But never mind, it hadn't tallied the final round points. Man, dude, you
Crazy.
fucking turned it on in that final round. Holy fuck! Congrats, man, 4 times. Damn.
They gotta give you like a hat or some shit for that. You know what I mean? Like a little patch or something.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune, or what do they call it? What's the name of it?
Raiders of Fortune.
Raiders of Fortune.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
I watched yours a few times, Jeff, and I watched who else was on there? I watched Ben's.
The first time I did it,
It was Leo. I watched
Chris and
Leo's
I
when he
were
was on.
replacements for somebody. I think actually Ben was supposed to be on that one that Chris and I were on, but he couldn't make it that day.
Yeah, he called me last minute. I
So
was just waking
I
up.
jumped in on that one, and then someone else. Oh, Nate couldn't make it, so Chris took his spot. So Chris and I filled in for Nate and
Yeah,
Ben,
Yeah.
I was
and it
half
was
asleep.
against Leo. Right, it was against Leo.
No excuses. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to that. So
Just bluntly, huh? Fuck it.
I was half just waking up. Jeff said, "Hey, we're coming." Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make these cars. It was fun. I was in leave for a little while, but it was fun.
Your brain was still buffering.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Sounds like a lame ass excuse to me.
It is.
Yeah, because he gets on pretty early. Every time like I wake up, he's like on. And it's like 6 a.m.
Who?
Afakasi.
Well, yeah, it's time
Well,
different.
don't forget he's 12 hours ahead of me. So
He's
like
still-
right now it's 10:15 in the morning on Saturday for him.
Yeah, he's on Saturday already.
He's like 12 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, because I always catch him in the morning when I'm on my way to work. I'm like, damn, he's fucking getting it.
Roshat, you still on probation, dude. You have redeemed yourself. You're still on probation. I'm watching you, Roshat. I'm watching you. I got my eyes on you.
He's peeping.
What's up, Marcus? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Marcus down, bro.
Marcus Banks, not even a Raider fan.
No, but he's a fan.
Tunes in every channel,
every video. He's a fan of football.
Hell yeah. Hey, well, that's a good sign. You know what I mean? When you got other teams in here, shows that you either doing something right, or they're trying to see.
He's about Marcus. I mean, he's that.
He's the only guy that's a moderator on my channel and Jeff's channel, and he's not a Raider fan. I just found out later on. I made a moderator, but I'm cool with it because you know.
No, that's cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, but dude, I was watching when I could today. Man, you were rolling. You at one point had almost 100 viewers in there, or actually, I think it hit 100, but then dropped a little bit. But man, you had a consistent amount of people in there watching that stream today. Holy shit! I was like, damn, and that's just for playing a fucking video game. That's not even talking about anything. You know, I mean, granted, he's talking in between the game and everything, but I'm telling you, game streaming is getting more and more popular, especially like Madden stuff. But he was playing the new college one.
Yeah,
which looked absolutely amazing.
I seen all his game streams are at like 4,000, 5,000. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean the 25 was good, so I can imagine 26 is gonna be like. I know they put some more improvements.
Madden. I heard it's supposed to be good. Like
college.
Yeah, college already came out.
Yeah, no,
but I heard the new Madden is supposed to be legit. I don't know how.
They said it every year. They said every year.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess it's supposed to be the same style gameplay and design as the college one that just came out,
which is good.
That's a good thing because then that means it's running on the same engine. It's in CHRIS. You know. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. 150 in a week for that. That's awesome, dude.
Because that NCAA 25, bro, that one was the shit. Just the way you move. Yeah, it was nice.
I still play it. It's still good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, you made my own team.
Because that's what Nate was playing. Actually, I think Was Ben playing the college one? Ben, were you playing the college one before this one, the 25 one? I know Nate was, and I've seen Nate play that one. I think Jess, you were playing that one too, weren't you?
Yeah, I played it a few times.
And it was like night and day watching that versus watching us when we were doing the Madden 25.
Yeah,
Like as
it
far
looks
as
way different.
yeah, the Madden 25 was just wonky. It was just looked gross.
Dude, that shit was trash, bro. Like I just play it
Yeah.
now just because the new Madden's not out. But yeah, that game was
Thanks,
horrible.
Jason.
Shit. I rage quit on that game quick, bro. Like Rorschach knows he's always. You guys see his comments and shit. Getting cooked on Madden. That shit's horrible.
How did I get kicked off a kick? What the, oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, Kick's cool though. They got a lot of good people on there.
Does it run smooth over there, Jason?
I don't,
Like, does it run as smooth as like YouTube? I'm curious because I think I may seriously. I might not ever stream the Instagram again. I might just try and build that one up for sure. I've never really streamed to Instagram, and I never wanted to. But I downloaded the app on my phone today too for Kick. So
yeah,
I haven't even played around with the app as far as what I can do on that with the app. What's up, Cool Kev?
Hey, you're buying the party.
So yeah, it's smooth. All right, cool.
It is nice. It looks good.
I like it. I do. I like it. I don't know if I have to wait till I get to a certain point with subscribers before I can like add, I don't know if you can make moderators on that. I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Oh my
I'm
god.
looking.
Excuse
I'm
me
looking
to
at
that.
this specifics. Don't say
You
you
know,
can't.
I don't know.
Oh, a lot to work on this weekend. Tomorrow, a lot.
Fudge fuckers.
We'll open it up, man. We'll leave it like it is.
Go for it. You can put it up.
Got it.
Just don't pin it. We'll just post it and leave it at that.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. We're already an hour and a half in almost. Forgot about doing that. Yeah.
That's fine. Marcus Banks. There's the female guys. Anybody want to come in? Just hop on in. Or just hop in and we'll decide. Yeah, I like the way it's running. It's running smoothly.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different.
So we're gonna do it tomorrow night. Kick.
I was thinking about it.
Might as well. I got mine up. We're gonna stream it.
Question for the panel: Ice surprise cuts you can see. I
Surprise
don't know.
cuts. Ask us. We got the training camp because right now it's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, look at this guy coming in. Oh, what's up, Jason? What's going on?
Yeah, need a little sexiness in this panel here.
I need some help. Thank you.
You come in when you need that sexiness in here, man.
Damn, check this guy out. He's fucking looking good.
That's pretty boy.
What's good, Jason?
Julie, what's happening, brother?
Nah, shit.
Remember that show? Remember that show, Martin?
We can keep the young guys on the outside of the channel. Put the two old dudes in the middle.
You remember that show, Martin? When they call him Pretty Ricky. You know, so they call him Pretty Jason. Hey, Jason, what's going on, brother?
I'll shameless plug for you right now, Jay, and then you can do it when you come in too. Make sure you guys check out tomorrow morning. Good morning, Raiders with Just Raiders, Baby J, and Rundown. They are doing an interview tomorrow, Chris, with the Violator. They've got Wayne on tomorrow morning, so that's going to be a good one. So I know we had him on a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday night, and that was just, I feel like a little kid. I was like all smiles
He
from ear
looks
to
like a
ear.
little kid too.
It was an awesome time having him on.
It was great.
I'm glad Jay's able to do this with Rundown. That's going to be a good interview, especially with Rundown's personality. And it's I just want to see how that works. How it works. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good interview. I can't wait. Alvaro Martinez is getting cut by oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Jason, I'll talk to you earlier today, man. Go ahead and pop that with your telling me.
What's that?
Remember we were talking earlier. I talked to you earlier. So bring that topic up again, what you were saying. I like what you were saying. It was pretty good.
Remind me what I was talking about.
We was talking about cutting Jeff out the show and make you the main host of the show.
Well, I mean, when you want it done right, you don't get an experiment. You gotta upgrade.
Oh, we were talking about the defensive line. We were talking about that.
The Christian. Okay, now, yeah, at this point with the Christian Wilkinson shit that's going on, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, he ain't even going to play. Let's just move on as Raider Nation, Raider fans, however you want to look at it. He's not going to be there.
It's not wrong.
If he is, okay, fine, great, but he's not going to be there.
No.
So let's move on. Let's just. I hope we don't have to eat that freaking contract, and where his career, takes a tumble because of that injury. Because you guys all know there's some injuries that could be career ending, and when you're a 340-pound plus guy with a broken bone in your foot, it may never heal. But
yeah.
It just pisses me off. The thing of it is and I pose this question for everybody in the chat. I mean, name a high-price free agent that we went out, a splash hit that we went out to get.
That was it.
It's worked out for us.
Yeah. Jeff, can you name one? I know you're busy over there. Can you name one? A big payday free agent.
How recent are we talking recent?
I'll let you go all the way back to 1999.
I mean, you look at who we brought in. Would you consider them a big splash? No, and I mean like
I'm talking big splash. When I say big splash, meaning we threw a buttload of money at him with a huge contract to get him to come to the Raiders to be that superstar for us.
No.
Because even if you go back to the 2000-2001 seasons with Rod Woodson, Trace Armstrong, Sam Adams, Ted Washington, Romanowski, even Eric Allen, we really didn't break the bank to get those guys. Now I know with Rod Woodson, we did front load him a lot of money up front. Same with Jerry Rice, we front loaded him a lot of money. But they weren't big splash contracts. They were shitty contracts because we ended up having to renegotiate with them to spread it out and get them paying for 2 years when they weren't even on the team anymore. Because after the 2003 season is when we went into complete obliteration with our salary cap. There was like
what Detroit got. I think a lot of those guys you named. I mean, we signed them for probably just above the league minimum. The veteran minimum at that time. Well, you're right. We didn't break the bank on those guys. The most that we've spent, to be honest with you, that I can think of right now, would be Wilkins. I don't think we've signed anybody to that big of a contract.
We paid the linebackers from the Rams a lot of money too.
Okay, let's add in. Let's not just talk free agents. Let's add in their trades that we have made, big splash trades that we have made for high price veterans that are supposed to be quote unquote elite, all pro, Pro Bowl. I mean, is there one? I mean, none. I mean, we all got excited. We all get excited when we sign them or we trade for them,
Yeah.
And,
that's true.
Like Devontae Adams, for example. Devontae Adams, that shit should have never happened. That's our fault. That's not his fault. That's our fault.
Not for what we gave up for him.
Yeah. what we gave up for him and what he was worth is relevant because we actually what we gave up what we gave up was about equal across the board for what he was worth. In the first year that we had him, the first year with Derek Carr, he was substantive. I mean, he was the guy. Could have been a little bit more, but he was the guy. He still was Devontae Adams. But the next year, after they shipped off Carr and tried to shit with Jimmy Garoppolo and all that, that's when that was our fault. That's
But
not his.
see, you got to realize that Carr had played with Devontae, so he knew what he can do. So Carr targeted him a lot because he know how Devontae works on the field. But when they got rid of Carr, the whole thing just went down to shit. It's my language. So, like I said, Devontae would have stayed here. Excuse me. What's going on? What's this?
I think Devontae would love to play with you.
No, don't put it up. Don't put it up. I got it. I put it there. I'll take care of it.
No, I was wondering because my screen's kind of. No, I'm not gonna put anything up.
You talk.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah. So Devontae was the go away. How about you go away? Bye, Jeff. Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
Now we're gonna be doing this shit. Come on, you two.
They said go away. No, but no, but I think Devontae Adams, if he'd been here, if he was here this year with Geno Smith and what they were building, I think he had a great year. I think he had a good year.
I think he would love to be in this situation.
He said already. He already said that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guy? He already said already. I would, he kind of in a way said like, now I want to be back on the Raiders.
Well, but he knew he couldn't.
No,
not like that. It's just
the way he left and everything happened, all that crap. They weren't gonna bring him back.
Yeah, nah. It's the
all
same.
Right, so what I'm going to bring up is I'm going to put something up on the screen that I just found that I think everybody will find interesting. So what this is it was executives, coaches, and scouts ranked the NFL's top 10 tight ends for 2025. I don't know if anybody's seen this yet.
I've seen it.
But this is the rankings by those particular personnel that have ranked.
That's a tennis match.
No kidding. So.
Come on, we ain't playing tennis. Let's play a real sport here. Come on.
So, number one. Look who's number one.
Who? Kelsey? Kills?
No, Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers is listed as number one.
Wow.
His lowest rank that he was voted on was number 7.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't eligible last year because he was a rookie.
Right.
So he's the first player to rank number 1 in his position after his rookie year. From Joe Burrow to Justin Jefferson and Sauce Gardner, many came close but couldn't quite pull off the feat. So since they've been doing this, he is the first college player to be named number 1 in his position after his rookie year. He narrowly outdistanced Kittle in the polls after earning more than 50% of the first place votes. So that's pretty cool. So number 2 is Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lowest rank he got voted for was 4. Sam Laporta is number 3.
Okay.
I guess he was number 2 last year.
Number 4 last year.
They're number 4 last year.
Terry McBride is number 4.
He had a good year last year.
Yeah. Travis Kelce is number 5.
That's because he's dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Let's see. Mark Andrews is number 6.
That's a little high for him.
Yeah, that's kind of suspect right there.
He's good, don't get me wrong, but that's a little high for him.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson. That one catch, that's all.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson is number 7. Isaiah Likely.
What a breakout year he had.
So you got 2 guys from the same team.
How you doing, brother?
in the top 10, which is actually pretty cool if you think about it.
Well, it's the offensive coordinator that
That
coach.
tells you how good both of them are.
It's the offensive coordinator that coach,
Go
man.
on, keep going. Keep scrolling. Okay, Dallas Goddard. This is just top 10, right?
Yeah, just top 10.
Okay.
Dallas Goddard's number 9.
Okay.
And David Njoku. Oh, they got honorable mentions too.
Okay,
David Njoku's number 10. So honorable mentions, they have Dalton Kincaid, Pat Fryermuth, Hunter Henry, Evan Ingram, which I think could have a huge year in Denver.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, Jake Ferguson, and now that Jonnu Smith is in Pittsburgh instead of Miami.
Which is going to take a lot. It's going to take some of Firemoose reps too.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, he's also younger too.
You know who's not on there that kind of upsets me is Knox from Buffalo. I think he's. I really think he's a really good tight end.
Who?
He does not get the passes. Knox from Buffalo.
Oh. Well, they've got also receiving votes were Dalton Schultz, Tucker Kraft from Green Bay, Schultz is in Houston, Kyle Pitts, Atlanta, Juwan Johnson in New Orleans, and Zach Ertz at Washington.
Yeah. Now, if you go over this list and you say we don't have Brock Bowers, where would Michael Mayer rank in this bunch?
Michael Mayer would probably be in the also getting votes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's probably be in the honorable mentions.
I'm good with that based on what he's done so far. But if you went off potential, I think he's above Cole Kmet easily.
But
they're also looking at what they did last year.
Yeah, he didn't play the whole year
going into this year.
Right.
Yeah, so if you're looking at it based on that, then I think Michael Mayer is either in the also getting votes or not getting anything.
I think it's the bottom. I think it's in the bottom eight on down to honorable mention.
But when he's active,
he didn't play last year. So
when Mayer's active, he's good.
Well, your microphone sounds horrible, Jess.
Does it?
Hey, sounds like a Chevron mic.
It sounds like a Chevron mic.
No, you're good now. I don't know if it was just what you were saying right then and there. It just sounded like a lot of reverb coming back.
Is my mic?
Hey, Jason, your mic sounds really good.
Oh, your mic's good tonight, Jason.
That sounds like I was
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound real good.
Well, if I work off the computer, it's
I
got a nice computer. But
so here's
these things right here.
I'm just gonna read the rest of the notes on Brock Bowers, right? It says he was the highest graded overall player in the 2024 draft in the eyes of some NFL scouts, but the position he plays, coupled with a strong quarterback draft, dropped him to the number 13 pick. Sure, the Raiders needed a quarterback in the worst way, but there's no way they regret the selection of Bowers, who met expectations, then smashed them. Among his year one records, most receiving yards by a rookie tight end in NFL history at 1,194, most receptions by a rookie at any position, 112, and most receptions by any player in a single season in Raiders history. Great person, hard worker, instinctive, great hands, matchup problem due to his speed and athleticism with elite run after catch ability, an NFC executive said. Added an NFL coordinator. He sort of just floats around out there. Game comes naturally to him. I'm sorry, but those are pretty damn good takes on a player, that's for sure.
You know what? When they drafted him, I'm like, Brock Bowers never had tight end. I'm thinking like, why would we get drafting tight end? We have a tight end already, Mike Mayers. But I'm glad he did.
You weren't the only one.
Because when I looked at the pre-draft, he's supposed to be one of the top 5 picks.
I was in a draft party chat that night, and when the name popped, it was funny because when the name popped up, when they gave us the selection and the name popped up, as soon as the name popped up on the screen, I was like, nobody took him? What the hell? Because I watched a lot of Georgia football when he played, especially his sophomore year against Alabama, where he cooked Patrick Surtain in that game.
Dominated him. Yep.
You know, and you ask one person in all of college football, Nick Saban said, we can't figure out how to stop that guy. We really can't. 19 was flying all over the field, catching everything, scoring touchdowns, and it was. I mean, he was making Stetson and those guys look like NFL caliber quarterbacks, you know. And he made Gardner Minshew.
The kid is amazing. There's no two ways about it. The kid's phenomenal.
He is. But when we got it was funny because when we got the pick, I lost, and everybody in the chat was, what the fuck are we doing? We already got a tight end.
Well, exactly.
And I'm like, go, relax. This guy is probably the best pick in this draft, and he fell to us at 13. Okay? Best. Don't get me wrong.
Anybody that had any doubt on who he was, all you had to watch was maybe 1 or 2 games from when he was with Georgia that year, and you would have been like, okay, I'm good. I got it.
He's supposed to be in the top 5 picks. He's they projected him as the top 5 before they went.
He was
before the quarterbacks would get run
draft.
Yeah, he was in the top 5 picks.
It's the quarter. It's everybody's aiming for that quarterback position because that's what turns your franchise around is a quarterback. We all know that, you know.
I mean, the options that we had available at that pick. If we would have still gone for a quarterback at that pick, we would have been super reaching at that point because the other quarterbacks that were still available, we could have waited till our 2nd round pick. There was no need to grab one at that point.
Yeah, the only one that proved me wrong was Bowden.
The smartest thing possible is a guy like that falls in your lap. You don't turn away from him and draft somebody else.
That's one thing that Tedesco did right that year. That's one thing he did right that year. One of the things he did right.
Yeah. And then, you know, because the big name was Fuaga, you know, and he's good. He'll be a good lineman, but he also kind of got beat up by Snowden last year in that game.
Yeah, he did.
Go back and watch that Saints game. Snowden put a hurt on that kid.
Yeah, he did. Well, he's still a rookie, so you know he got time to develop. But yeah,
but it was Charles Snowden that was beating him.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad he took Bowers. I'm happy we got him.
Oh yeah,
we got multitude of weapons. And somebody in chat said something about Thornton and not in chat, but also said on the news that Thornton has to beat out Tucker. I don't see. I don't see why Thornton has to beat out Tucker.
Yeah.
I saw a video there, like, why he has to beat out Tucker. I don't get that. They're 2 different style players. They're both fast, but Thornton's big.
Tucker can go sideline to sideline if he keeps his damn feet in bounds. That guy, he causes more replays than anybody I know.
He does on the catches, everything as well.
Like, dude, you didn't even have to drag your foot. You just take a step and you're in bounds. What are you doing? Well, he goes so dang fast, you know, he can't. You know, he knows 2 things: start and fast. That's it.
I can see Tucker doing wide receiver screens and jet sweeps. I can see him doing that.
Yeah,
because he's pretty shifty. He's pretty fast.
Yeah.
I can see him doing that.
But you take
or put him out there as a decoy to open up the middle of the field. He can't catch the ball, but I would rather have Thornton out there at his big frame catching the ball.
Yeah, big frame, because it's harder to drop it in the bucket with Trey Tucker than it is with Thornton.
Shit, he's throwing high in the air. Shit, he can reach up and grab it.
Yeah,
6'5". I mean,
yeah,
he kind of gives me that Mervin Fernandez vibe. You know, that tall. He's not gonna run these in cuts and stop and go routes. He's gonna line up. He's gonna run a fly in a post. That's what he's gonna run, and just throw all you gotta do is get the ball past the safety, and he'll probably catch it and take it to the house.
Yeah.
So, a lot of optimism. Now, I haven't talked much about Genty myself. I got my fingers crossed for that kid. That pick, if we can get as much value out of that as what we did Brock Bowers, we're 2 steps ahead of the game going in the next 2 years.
I expect more than 2.8 yards a carry. That's what I expect. Just
Yeah. Well, he should. Well, he should be at the 3.8 to 4.2 per carry to be in order to be effective. I mean, but when you're the number 6 pick, we're expecting a lot out of him, and I hope he comes through. I mean, I watched the Giants Cowboys NFC Championship game from 1991 last night on NFL film on NFL Network, and I started watching Emmitt Smith, and it's like Genty does kind of have that build, and how his 5 and 6 yard runs are tough, but he's not really taking massive hits.
Yes, he knows how to use his body.
He knows how to use.
I'll be right back. Going for a smoke.
All right, pump up, boy.
All right, Jason.
Let
me give you this quiz right quick. This receiver that played in the NFL back in the 70s, 80s, his name was Harold Carmichael.
Oh, God.
You know how tall he was?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
6'8".
6'8". Yeah, 6'8". He was a giant.
Yeah.
And he was good, too. It wasn't just, I mean, he helped them out a lot.
Yeah, he used to run people over.
Yeah.
And that's what when we drafted Thornton, that kind of like, we got another Harold Carmichael. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people like this kind of back in the day. But because Harold Carmichael ran routes, he can block and he can run.
But he wasn't no 4.3 40.
No 1.43. I don't know his fastest time. I don't have his time here. I don't think he even took
no
the time.
4.3 40.
No, but he still can run, and he was hard to bring down.
Well, them two guys that we had on the outside, Otis McKinney and Lester Hayes, they kept him in check in that Super Bowl.
They did. Yeah, they sure did. They roughed him up at the line of scrimmage, so they're like, "Yeah, you ain't getting open."
Yep. So I'm starting to. We need to start getting this Lester Hayes in the Hall of Fame. I'm getting a little freaking pissed off about him not even getting a sniff, and it's all because he wore Stickum. Well, everybody wore 10 people that are in the Hall of Fame that wore Stickum more than he did.
Everybody wore Stickum back in the days. He just overly aggressive with it. When your uniform is so brown in the front numbers,
look at Fred Biletnikoff's uniform in the Super Bowl against the Vikings. That thing was yellow.
Yeah, I was saying he wore so much Stickum that it was ridiculous. You can't even see the front of his uniform.
Yeah. So, I mean, did Stickum help with the retention of the football? Not as much as people think it does. Not as much. It was more of a mental game, him wearing it like that, because other players didn't want to get close to him, or they didn't want to get tackled by him because he had all that stuff. And then it would dirty if he did touch the football or intercept the ball. Now that ball was useless because they would take it over. They couldn't clean it.
Yeah, they couldn't wipe it down they couldn't wipe it down, so they changed balls every other time. So.
You get a little bit of Stickum on the football. You get a little bit of Stickum on the football, and then it hit the dirt a couple times. That football is absolutely useless because it won't even. You couldn't spin it right if you tried to because you'd have a big old. It'd be heavier on one side than on the other, and you go to spin it, and it just float around.
I think people don't want to get a Raiders credit, just like they didn't want it certain things like the Lions were going to surprise a lot of people this year.
In 1983, Stickum was outlawed. It was already banned.
Yes, man. Yeah.
He didn't wear no Stickum. And you tell me when he lined up against the Redskins in that Super Bowl against that elite offense, because that was the number one offense. That was one of the most powerful offenses at that time.
Not Monk. What's his name?
Art Monk and
the other guy.
Yeah, I can't
remember. Art Monk was that.
Taylor, that running back too. But to the point being is, you go back and watch that game. Them receivers, they couldn't get off the line.
Nope.
They couldn't get open.
Nope. And then the pressure from the defensive line was so crazy they couldn't do anything.
And you go back to his, because what is the criteria? We had this. I mean, I was in the chat, but what's the criteria for being in the Hall of Fame? And I'm going to wait for Jeff to come back because I want to really pick this because it's his channel, his content. But let's be real honest about it.
It's mine too, man. Hush up.
Oh yeah, yours too. I mean, you're the left-hand man.
The left hand. Well, yeah, I can use my left. You're right about that.
Yep. But we'll wait for Jeff to get back so we can talk about it because it was one of the topics on a past show that we had that a lot of people had questions about. And there, we talk about Jim Plunkett not being in the Hall of Fame,
and that's a shame.
To us as Raider fans, it's offensive.
Yeah.
Because we feel he won 2 Super Bowls, right?
2.
He won
and
2.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this again. The 3 Super Bowls that we won, we were underdogs in all 3 of them. Against the Vikings, the first one that we won,
and
underdogs.
All three were
Eagles. We were not only underdogs, but we were a wild card team, underdogs against the Redskins, who just beat Miami that previous year, underdogs.
Yeah,
and we won all 3 of those.
Yeah, and we not only won them, we dominated.
Yeah, exactly.
It was dominant. So it wasn't, but I know Jeff said he's listening on his phone while he smokes his cigarette.
But
I as a Raider fan truly would love to see Jim Plunkett in the Hall of Fame. I think he
should be. He should have been there already.
For the core of it, yes, he deserves it because he won 2 championships. But
Plunkett didn't have all those big numbers and all these touchdowns and everything else. But he guided the team to Super Bowl. He didn't make that many mistakes. He did what he had to do to get what he had to do. Do big passes when he needed to do passes, threw the ball away when he needed to throw the ball away, hand off when he had to hand off. So he wasn't that big splash player.
When we needed to score to win, he scored one.
He scored to win. Yeah, but wasn't no.
And that's nothing that's you can read his stat books all you want, but if you like with us, we were there watching it, and you could just tell that there was a moxie about him that he was just a gut playing football player.
He had control of his offense. He had total control of his offense.
Yeah,
he ran offense like he's supposed to be ran.
Yeah.
So, that's
the Raider fan in us because me and you were there. We saw it.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the games. We could tell from the eye test, right?
Yeah, because that Philadelphia game, I thought was going to get blown out. I was so scared to watch that game. I'm like, oh man, because Philadelphia that year was awesome. They were like, oh my God, it was.
Now I'm gonna take my Raider fandom off for just a second and tell you why he's not in the Hall of Fame and why it's going to be difficult to get him in the Hall of Fame. Because there's certain criteria that those voters they look for because they're not going and watching film. They're looking through stat books and they're looking for accolades, right?
Yeah.
And exactly. if you look at the whole body of Jim Plunkett, there's only about a 3.5 year to 4 year window where he was the captain, the mastermind of that offense. Okay. They're going to discredit him because he didn't have the elite stats, quote unquote, elite stats.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're going to discredit him. Therefore, he doesn't have the all pros. Mm-hmm. There's no all pro.
No.
There's no Pro Bowl. He's got Super Bowl rings. He's got jewelry, right? But he doesn't have those things that can make him where it cements his legacy into the Hall of Fame. You see what I'm saying?
Welcome to the channel. GeoMax, welcome to the channel. Yeah, well, I was saying, though, he wasn't that big splash quarterback. He wasn't that big guy, Joe Namath's in the Hall of Fame. What the hell did he do? He won one Super Bowl they shouldn't have won.
He put the AFL on the map when they did
You
the
know,
merger. His play that year and in that Super Bowl.
he was a charismatic character that did that. Jim
And-
Plunkett was not that charismatic. He wasn't that person that say all this and all that. He was a quiet quarterback who did his job.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They want those big names because people are like, Plunkett, where did he come from? You know, Plunkett came from New England. New England drafted from Stanford, and we got him. We got him from New England. So it wasn't a big name. It was like, who's that guy? Back in the day, who's this guy? I remember he played for Stanford because I was a USC fan, so I remember seeing him play against USC.
Yeah.
But then they got him. I like Plunkett. He did well in Stanford. He wasn't a big name. Plunkett wasn't a big name then either. He wasn't no number 1 draft pick or number 5 draft pick. It was none of that. But then you picked him up. They knew well there and came here.
Yep. And he did. He did this franchise right. And to us, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
To us, he is a Hall of Famer. Even if they don't put him in Canton, they don't ever put him in Canton, he will always have a special place in this.
They'll probably do him like Cliff Branch. Wait till he passed away, then we get a post-mortem Hall of Famer thing.
Right? I don't know why. I don't know why the NFL with him and Kenny Stabler, they wait till the last minute, and it was like it's almost like by them dying gave them. It's like, we need to put him in the Hall of Fame. Well, no shit, you should have thought of that 10 years ago.
Yeah, we'll do you a favor.
He was good enough now to get in the Hall of Fame. He was good enough 10 years ago to get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we'll do you a favor, Get Ready Nation. We'll put him in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he passed away 2 years ago. Why you put him in now? Why you put him in one 10 years ago when he was alive so he could see it?
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm glad he got in.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see them. I want when these guys get selected to like Tom Flores being alive to see himself get put into the Hall of Fame, and that means something. It means something. His family, when the time comes, his family's going to appreciate the fact that happened.
Because they actually can be here and see him on stage and talk.
Yep.
So that's good for the family.
So that's why I bring up the Lester Hayes. Okay. I bring up Greg Townsend and Terry McDaniel.
Well, we'll see. NFL hates the Raiders because of Al Davis, back in the day. So, we're a team everybody loves. Yeah, we're a team everybody loves to hate. We're a team that the Raiders. Yeah, good. I'm glad you hate us. I'm glad we underdogs. I'm glad we the guys like nobody likes. That's what a Raider is. That's what a pirate is. That's what a pirate is. Damn it.
We ain't got to be friends.
No, we are the pillager shit. Yeah. So yeah, good talk, Jason. Appreciate that. So what do you think? Somebody asked the question, who's the surprise cut? What do you think?
The surprise cut?
It's a little hard to say now. I don't know, but what do you think?
Surprise cut for me?
Who would be surprised? So if they cut
somebody that I think will immediately go to another roster in the NFL?
No, who at the training camp, who do you think that while they cut him, who would be a surprise to you? Like what player? In position, defense, offense? Who would be like a big shocker to you?
A shocking cut.
Something like you thought it would keep him, but he's gone.
That's hard.
Exactly.
That was a hard one.
I can answer that.
A surprising cut. It's going to be on offense. I'll go with Munford. I think he'll be a surprise cut.
Yeah, I will be surprised because they need an offensive line And they moved Mumford to left guard for training. They took him off the tackle. They put Wagner in the spot.
Yeah, but if Rogers comes through, the rookie,
That's right. That's right, son.
if he comes through and is what we think he can be, as he played in the SEC in the competition level that he played at, and he translates over into the NFL like it should. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big. I don't think he should be drafting linemen just because they played in the SEC, but he.
Yeah, we had that. We had that before. That experience before. So
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna put him because he's going as right guard. I don't see him playing with next to a second year tackle and a second year center. I think they're gonna put Kappa in there and let Rogers learn behind that. They put Mumford at left guard, and that's I'm gonna say White here. I keep saying White here. That's Meredith's spot for now. So he can compete on that side.
But see, I think Mumford too, though, might be one of those utility linemen that a guard. If we can play him right tackle, right guard, left tackle type thing, where in a moment's notice, he's already got his helmet on, he can get right in there and play that position, and we not have to worry about him not knowing the concepts where he's at.
Yeah, see, that would be surprised because he can play both tackles and both guard positions.
Yeah.
So he can rotate in on E1's position. So that would be surprised they do cut him because he can play both. He's gonna be a starter. He'll be a rotational piece. Like if
that would be the surprise to me.
Just say like if Colton get a little stinger, right? Got to come out for a couple plays. He can go in. Yeah. If Glaze get a little stinger for a couple plays, he can go in. If whoever's starting a guard position, they get a stinger, he can go in for a few plays. So
Mumford's deal is he's got the talent, he's got the ability, and he's shown signs of being very, very capable offensive lineman. But he's also one of those guys that he compounds his mistakes. So when he makes one mistake, he makes another, he makes another, makes another, and he's like that batter that goes into a hitting slump. He'll get into a slump, and it's you kind of got to. That those are things that this coaching staff will like. Hey, we can't have that. You make a mistake, you got to move on.
Let's see. There you go. That's coaching staff. I was going to say that. That's the coaching staff to get out of his head. You know what? Next play. All right, you made a mistake. Next play.
Yep.
So get out your head. Okay, you got a holding call. It happens. Next play. Next time, put that guy on his ass. Pancake.
Yeah, that's why I say he would be a surprise to me. If Mumford was to get cut, that would. But I don't see any glaring. Oh my God, they cut him! Nah, I don't see that. I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm especially not going to say it that way, but okay.
Well, some people react. Oh my God! Oh, he's the best player we had. What do we do? Get over it, man. The guy was fucking up. He's got to go. So
I will address your thing on Plunkett, and I agree. It's his personal accolades because that's what the Hall of Fame was about.
Exactly.
It's not about how many Super Bowls only you win, and he doesn't have the stat lines. He doesn't. No. He's only I think got 25,000 yards passing his entire career amongst the three teams he played for. So his stat line doesn't warrant Hall of Fame quality. As much as it pains me to say this, as much as I don't think Kurt Warner should have been in the Hall of Fame already, because he only won one Super Bowl. We got a guy that's won two, an MVP of one of them. But Kurt Warner had the stats.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Warner had the MVP.
That's
the difference. He had those individual accolades that makes you great to go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I believe 100% what you said, I don't know which one of you two said it, Greg Townsend should have been in a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. You put Howie Long in, he's got more sacks than Howie, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, let me just go over Greg Townsend. He's 1983 Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year. All Pro.
Mm-hmm.
He was an All Pro. He was a second team All Pro. 107 sacks, 110 total because he had 3 with the Eagles when he played for the Eagles. 107 sacks. But I'm going to throw that stat shit out the way. Go back and watch those games.
Oh yeah, he was dominant.
Look,
he was dominating.
93 was in the backfield. It was. There was times that I just know John Elway was like, I quit. I can't play against these guys. They're killing me. You know, because if it wasn't Howie, it was Greg Townsend. They were just, and then like that Monday night game against Kansas City. You know, he had a fumble recovery, and then he had an interception for a touchdown. Like 5 plays later, it was like he was like during the broadcast, they were comparing him to Karl Malone in basketball. The way he was just in that game, you know, Barry Ward and Christian Okoye, they couldn't get a yard to save their life with those guys that game.
Yeah,
we still lost.
So Howie only had 84 sacks in his career.
Yes.
You know, but it was just his pure dominance in the field is what earned it for him.
He had games where he basically won the game for the team.
Many a time.
Oh yeah.
He had those Khalil Mack games, you know, where he had 2 sacks or 3 sacks, or you know, the one game I think he had 5 sacks in one game, but he'd have those 2 and 3 sack games. But it wasn't just the sacks. He was hitting the quarterback. He was stopping the run. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't throw the ball, and he was just so dominant. You know, it's like my dad said when we'd watch the games. My dad's like, when he gets leverage, ain't nobody stopping him.
No,
and, I mean, he just would literally take people. He'd take these grown ass men and just take their manhood away from them. You know. But Greg, I mean, and we were talking about Lester Hayes with Lester Hayes' accolades. You go back, you look at his accolades. Well, he wore a stickum. I don't give a shit.
Fred played in an era where everybody did. So
who do you think
guys in that era that got in the Hall of Fame?
I was gonna say everybody did. You know, his thing was that he had so much on his shirt. You know, referees had to change the ball, like JD said, had to change the ball every play. Then if you touch the ball, they had to change it.
Okay.
So they probably frowned upon that and said, no, wait.
There's a certain dude that intentionally deflated the footballs. Do you think he's going into the Hall of Fame the first shot?
Of course he is.
He cheated the game.
Mm-hmm.
Lester Hayes didn't cheat the game. It was legal.
Yep.
They made it illegal because of him.
Yeah.
But it was legal. So why is that even a factor? Okay. Stickum didn't make him run fast. It didn't make him tackle. But go back and watch the Houston Oilers wild card game. Watch that game. He had 3 sacks, a touchdown, interception for a touchdown. Renfro couldn't even get off the line against him. You know. And then another known fact that I didn't really know. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he goes, you know, when Lester Hayes played at Texas A&M, he was a linebacker. And I go, yeah, I know. And then we dropped him, we were going to make him a safety. And then one day it's like, you're playing cornerback. And he was like, oh, crap. I've never played cornerback before. But when he played linebacker at Texas A&M against Texas, he single-handedly stopped Earl Campbell.
Well, he came out as a safety. I thought he was strong safety. He was a linebacker?
He came out as he was a linebacker.
Okay.
In college, but we drafted him to be a safety because of his physique. He was a little bit more of a safety because back then linebackers were about as fast as quarterbacks. You know, they were just an extension of the defensive line. They weren't, you know. But excuse me, they moved him. They wanted him to play safety. So his first 2 years, he was actually backup safety, and then. When they retooled the secondary after they traded Jack Tatum, and they retooled that secondary, and George Atkinson retired, and they started to retool that secondary. They brought in Burgess Owens and Mike Davis, and then they moved him to the cornerback position. It was like all of a sudden he's cornerback. And it didn't take him long. He was dominant.
Yep.
And when I say dominant, those guys, you ask anybody, ask any wide receiver that played in the NFL back in that era against the Raiders who the one guy they did not want to go against, and that was Lester Hayes, because he would just abuse them. I've only got 5 yards to hit you, but I'm gonna hit you every yard down the field.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lester Haynes and Haynes on the other side. So
we got Haynes in 83. We got Haynes in 83. I think it was either at the beginning or toward the middle of the season. We traded Charlie Hanna for him.
Yeah, right at the beginning.
And from the Patriots. So it was, but you go back to that Super Bowl with those two against the Redskins. It was
shut down
nothing.
They shut down those receivers. They couldn't do jack nothing.
I think the two receivers had 3 catches total in the first half.
Yeah, they couldn't run the ball.
And 2 of those were accidents.
They couldn't even run the ball.
No, they knew that. Earl Sonder had a great defensive plan against. He knew he went back to that original Redskins game at the beginning of the year, and he's like, you know what, this shit ain't happening again. Nope. They put the hurt on them boys.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Jeff?
He's reading.
No, I'm looking through shit. I'm just trying to find other stuff to talk about here too.
No, they didn't talk about nothing going on.
All right, then should we call it a night?
There's these rumors of us trying to get a receiver. I know Jameis Williams' name popped up here in the last couple of days, and I'm like, okay, I like him. He's a good receiver for Detroit, but he's got some attitude issues, and we don't need to. If we're building a culture, we don't need to default what we're already trying to get, what we're already fix.
There's another rule too that T.J. Watt, I said it earlier, is having contract problems with Pittsburgh.
I just found another one.
Who was that?
Treylon Burks.
What?
From Tennessee.
Anybody comes up, we always attach to them. Some way, somehow, somewhere.
But they're looking for nothing more than a conditional 7th-round pick.
For TJ Watt?
Huh?
No.
Oh, I'm say? Never mind. Keep going.
Plagued by injuries and disappointment in Tennessee, Burks now has a golden chance for redemption under offensive coordinator Chip Kelly and quarterback Geno Smith. With questions swirling about depth behind Jacoby Myers, insiders say the deal could give Burks the fresh start he desperately needs. But, yeah, okay, veteran depth, definitely I understand that, because right now it's just Jacoby and Jacoby only, okay?
And Tucker. Tucker's in his 3rd year.
Yeah, true, but still, I mean...
Still young.
Where does he fit in all this? With this youth movement that we've kind of got going with Batch and Thornton. So does another veteran receiver of his size and caliber does that make enticing? Maybe.
How tall is
I'm not willing to sit here and spread that rumor, but I'm just putting out there what I just saw now.
How tall is he? What's his stats?
I don't know. I'd have to look him up directly, but it looks like
he's not a sissy. He's pretty good size. He's not.
Yeah. And the other thing, conditional 7th round. I mean, that depends on what the trade consists of. Like, if he hits, say, 1,000 yards, then it's a 7th. It could move up to like a 6th round. It's a 7th round pick right now. But if he catches 85 passes, it's going to be stat based. If the team makes the playoffs type of thing, and it's because of him or whatever, he gets this amount of catches, this amount of yards, this many TDs, then it could be, a pick worth like a 6th or a 5th round, possibly depending on what they set for the parameters.
Yeah.
You know,
But you know,
I mean, for a 7th rounder to start, what the fuck?
getting a guy like that, new fresh start for him, you know, and he hasn't been blessed with good quarterbacks either where he's been. You know, the quarterback play has been just as bad. Well, it's actually been worse. It's actually been worse than ours.
Yeah,
that's why they're picking it the first pick in the draft. You know, so, yeah.
I mean, how true that rumor is, who knows? I mean, again, it's just a rumor.
Oh yeah,
you know? But what are you gonna do?
I'm kind of satisfied with the receiving core we got. We got people there, so we don't need to trade any kind of a draft pick for a receiver that we really don't need. Good, it might be good, might not be good. You said it's been hurt a lot. Why are we gonna bring somebody that's always been hurt?
Hey Jeff, do you have our roster makeup where we're at the?
Yep.
At the
like Jeff.
Yeah.
Let me do a refresh on this. Now this is as of June 25th. So, and this is on our lads. This is the one I've been using. I believe this is the one 805 uses too. So for our wide receivers right now, in the slot is Myers.
Could you pull it
the
up?
Right side. What?
Oh, can you pull it? Put it on the screen.
Yeah, you're all right. Fine. Yeah, hang on.
I know that's not work for you, Jeff. I know you're lazy.
We'll get the chat off. There you go. Good boy. So on left side you got Thornton. Right you got Tucker. Slot you got Myers. Those are the starters. The backups are Colin Johnson behind Thornton, Betch behind Tucker, and Tommy Malott behind Jacoby. That's your second string. And then your third, you got Alex Bachman in the slot, Zachary Franklin at the right, Shedrick Jackson at the left. Fourth string. We got a lot of receivers in here.
Yeah, but if we can get a guy like that, 7th round pick,
Keytron Jackson and Kyle Phillips. Those are the ones that are normally these guys just get dropped.
Normally, we keep 5 receivers on the roster, 5 or 6. You know.
Yeah. Tight ends, we got a bunch of tight ends too. You got Bowers, then Michael Mayer, then Ian Thomas, then fourth string you got Quadri Ishmael, Justin Shorter, and then in the 5th spot you got Carter Runyon and Pat Conroy.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these are just cannon fodder. These guys are going to be gone. They're not going to make it.
Yeah, that Bachman character, I don't think he's going to make it.
Probably not. You know, even tight end. We're going to probably go into with tight ends with Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Ian Thomas, and Quadri. The rest are going to be gone. So
yeah, Quadri is going to be a game time scratch. He'll be on the 3, but
he'll be on the practice squad.
Yeah,
you know, same thing with our running backs. You know, it's going to be Gentry, then it's going to be Mostert, then it'll probably be. Right now they got McCormick as a 3rd stringer, Zamir at 4, and then Lobby and Collier. Collier and Lobby, I'll be surprised if they make the roster. You know, they may put Lobby on the practice squad. I think McCormick's solidified the number 3 spot right now, to be honest with you, just based on what he did last year.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get hurt. But on the offensive line, you've got Miller at left, Parham at left guard, JPJ at center, Capper at right guard, and Glaze at right tackle. I still think, and I'm going to push for this. I'm telling you, I'm already made the statement already. I think Caleb Rogers starts either before the bye week or after the bye week. He comes out as the starter.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I said I don't think they're going to start him right away, Rogers, in the first couple of games. But I don't know if they're going to put a rookie next to 2 second-year guys.
But I
think Kaba is going to be in there most of the time, but I think Rogers is going to take that over during the season. That's what I'm thinking.
Then they got Meredith as the backup behind Parham, Mumford behind Glaze, Charles Grant behind Colton Miller, and um, Will Putnam behind JPJ.
Yeah, it's the second year, right?
I'm not even going to look at the third stringers. The only one on third string that you'd even know would be Laki Tasi, but that's just he's a 2-year roster spot that doesn't count against the 53, so we can try him anywhere we want.
Yeah,
You know, that's the luxury of having him. You can put him wherever the hell you want.
you can put running back if you want to. Try him at running back.
You know, quarterback, you already know the position on that. It's Geno Smith, O'Connell, Cam Miller's in at the number 3 spot right now, and Carter Bradley's the number 4 quarterback.
They got that wrong. It should be Carter Bradley number 1.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Too many. This show's brought to you by Guinness.
Somebody spiked his Metamucil, Jeff.
Yeah, no shit, right? So let's look at special teams real quick.
I wish I had something this weekend. I need.
Oh, you could have used it last week.
Oh my God, this weekend, yeah.
So obviously our punter and place kicker is set. That's AJ Cole and Carlson. Cole's the holder for Carlson. Long snap is Bob and Moya. Kickoff Carlson. So our punt returner right now, they've got Trey Tucker listed as 1. Tommy Malott is 2. Kick return, they got Malott as the number 1 and Dylan Lobby behind him. And number 3 on the kick return, they got Chris Collier. So I still think Collier is not going to make the roster. I have a feeling that he's not going to make it.
He is a nice warm story though.
Yeah, it is.
Who? Collier?
Yeah. No Lobby.
Yeah.
So let's look at the defense. So they're looking at it as a 4-2 defense is what they've got it listed right now. So with the 4-2, you have Crosby at left end, Butler at left tackle, Wilkins at right tackle, and Kuntz at right end. The weak side linebacker is Pratt. The Mike is Landon Roberts. And the left side, they got Darian Porter. Strong safeties, Chin. Free safeties, Palomal. Right side, they got Eric Stotz at corner. And then they've got Donnie Holmes listed as the nickel. I'm not sold on Stokes. That's why I wish we could have. But why don't they have? Why is Jacorian Bennett not listed? They've got him behind Darian Porter.
Because they was playing second strings in OTAs because the deals Jacorian Bennett was a little hurt, so they put him in second string.
Keep an eye out for Mello Dodson too.
Who?
Mello Dodson.
Yeah, he's way back. They got him ranked in the 3rd spot right now behind Jacorian.
Yeah,
who's behind Darian.
He can sneak up there and get a number 2 spot at either side if he needed to.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go back to the defensive line. They got Jonah.
Hold on, Jace. Hold on. Jeff, you got super chat.
Oh, sorry. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Lord Buddy Bear. Says, is it too early to give up on Tyree Wilson? Even if he gets 6 or 7 sacks, he's still not a 7th overall pick value. Hope for the best, but I just don't see it. Well, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, he's still got to do a lot, man. I mean, my big thing is he's just not going to get the play time at end. Unless something happens to Kuntz or Max, he ain't getting any time at the end position. I just can't see it. I don't know what you two think.
Well, I think he's going to rotate in and out because Kuntz he missed a whole year on the OTAs, training, and all that stuff. I still think that he got to get his timing down a little bit in the beginning, so he might rotate in and out. But I don't think he's going to take Kuntz's spot. He's not going to be the star going down a year. But he has a lot to work on. They say he looks better in OTAs. He looks better. He looks stronger. His get off is better, but that's without pads. So we gotta wait and see. Because this is year to prove it. He can't do it this year. He's out the door.
Did you already bring Matt's question up or statement up? I didn't because I was looking at
I did a super chat.
So Matt says the biggest question is Capper as starting guard. Will he be last year's bust with the Bengals or the stud in Tampa? Yeah, and again, that's why I think it's going to be easy for Caleb Rogers to eventually push him out of that starting spot. You know, if he plays like he did last year, oh hell yeah, it's definitely going to be before the bye week. If he doesn't come out firing on all cylinders right away and can hold that spot down, then it's Caleb Rogers is going to take that over. I just can't see Kappa being in there long term. We don't have that kind of time to play around and figure out. You know, we're not at the point where we're trying to see what works best, and hopefully for the future we can be good. This is we're at a win now type of setup, is what I think this team's looking at right now.
That's what I'm saying. We're not necessarily a desperate win now, Super Bowl or bust, but I think we got to win some games. We got to win some divisional games. That's what I think we're at. Push to the playoffs.
Yeah, and I agree with what he says about Tyree. He's got this year to prove himself. They pick him top 10. He's too close to the Cleveland Farrell type disaster season career. Exactly. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Agree. Yeah.
You know, Tyree's got to step up. But again, it comes down to how much time is he actually going to get on the field to prove it. What do you think, Jason?
I was just reading a message. Say that again. What, Tyree Wilson?
Yeah.
He needs to focus on defensive tackle.
I kind of agree too. I've agreed with statements on that before too. That I think they should move him inside. Yeah. Give him a shot. I mean, we're already going to be short, possibly a defensive tackle anyway with Wilkins if he doesn't play.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't see that. I don't see defensive tackles on a certain package, like a NASCAR package. I don't see that. He might be strong, but I don't think he's that strong to handle those guards. I think maybe like a certain package, NASCAR, yeah, good, put him in there. But I don't see him playing defensive tackle. I can't see that.
He had some success, and I say some success at defensive tackle last year.
That's who we're desperate.
He absorbed double teams very well.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Sometimes all you got to do is be a brick to absorb a double team, but he absorbed double teams and he stayed neutral with his gap assignment. So, I mean, that's good. But you know, when you're number 7 pick overall, as an edge rusher, you know, you're going to be. We're drafting you to be a superstar. We're drafting you to come in and make a difference on our defensive line
right away.
Just to be a role player.
Yeah.
You know, all right, we'll play out the contract. Not a big deal, but after that,
well, he can be what? I'm not comparing him to Justin Tuck. No, he's a unique player. They can use him at that. They can put him in different lineups. Okay, one series he can play a defensive end. Next he can play defensive tackle. So they can use him to move him around just to throw the offensive line off. They can do that with him. But he has to develop better skills. They said OTAs. I was watching it. It said his takeoff was a lot better. It was a lot faster. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see as a training camp. We'll see how it develops.
But there's been a lot.
And I kind of agree with Matt too. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see them, but I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think with Tyree, he's more of like a tweener. Like he's too slow. It seems like on the defensive end. But he's a lot stronger where he could hold his own at tackle. But like Matt said, he may be just a little too small, you know, for some of these offensive linemen. And I don't know. It's if you got to go up against Parham every day in practice or in every game, he'd roll him over. He would destroy Parham.
That's what I'm saying.
I would destroy Parham.
That's what I'm saying. In certain packages, but the certain packages they can put him in. Like I said, he'd be a Justin Tuck real good. Justin Tuck played over the lamb line. He played in no guard tackle. They can put him in for that reason. Yeah. But in playing like D tackle, I don't see that.
Yeah. Matt's
Parham's easy to.
right.
If you watch any
There's
tape on
certain
Parham's easy to figure out. He's got a high center of balance. He doesn't stay low. So if you just stay lower than his shoulder pads, you own him. You absolutely own him. Just watch his past video, his past game footage. When he comes out of his stance, he stands up straight too much, too fast, and you see him leaning back trying to hold off a guy. And at that point,
look
they
at his
blow
ass.
his ball.
He ain't got much of an ass. He's like Robert Gallery. He's got no ass to anchor. He got no anchor.
Yeah.
We mean he has no.
Throw him out in the ocean, he's gonna float.
You mean he has no badunkadunk? That's what
He got no badonkey donk. Nope, nada.
That's rare.
Now, like I said, I was on his case most of the season last year, but I gave him a lot of praise when we did some guard pulling plays, and he pulled as the guard.
Well, we're gonna
because
run
of
the
his size, he's quick.
Yeah. If we're
As
gonna
a
I'll
zone-
say that
as a
he's
zone-
quick
as a
off the ball, and to be the lead block in that pull play. You know,
As
he
a
looks
zone
good in
blocker?
that. I applauded him on that one.
As a zone blocker, he does great as a zone blocker. But as a power blocker, no, he can't handle that. He has, like I said, no anchor, no badunkadunk. He has no anchor. Plus, he's what, 285?
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
a
good
coach
size.
arms a little heavier than 285, but he's
That's what he got.
it's all in the front of his body, you know.
That's why he got this one, 285.
I got 100 pounds on him. More than 100 pounds on him.
Are you bragging, Joe? Well, shit, you go back and take Farm's spot. Damn it.
Trust me, I'd go in for the absolute league minimum. I would play in a heartbeat if my heart could stand it.
I'm going for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hey,
what's up, Rose Town? What's up, brother? If
What's
my
up,
heart
Rose
could
Town?
tolerate it, I would do it in a heartbeat. Trust me.
Rose.
But with my luck, I'd have another heart attack.
Yeah, I'll say that. Dude. Don't say don't even joke.
I'm not pushing that one.
Don't even joke with that shit. Yeah, but they got him there. But I think Parham. I think Parham and Mumford is going to be the two guards they keep, two offensive line they keep as rotational offensive linemen. Kappa going to start. Roger's going to sit behind for a couple of 3-4 games because, like I said, I don't think they're going to put a brand new rookie in the next 2-year guys. I mean, JPJ is not a rookie to me. I mean, he's not a 2-year guy. He's like, they haven't been in the league for 10 years. But I don't think they're going to put that shit glaze in him.
We send him the Dunkin' gift card so he can buy donuts to put some beef on his ass. Is that why? It's plump him up a bit.
Just don't get no cream-filled donuts. That's all. They lose more weight than he has.
Hey, not my fault. You got a bad batch.
Oh my god, that was horrible. Oof.
Were they homemade or something? Or
I don't know where she got them from, but I tell you what, she come down and get in my house and bring those again. I'm gonna throw them out the trash can. Nope, they ain't bring this in my house.
Stop at the door. Whoa, stop.
I'm gonna check.
Are those the same things you bought the last time? Yeah,
throw them
in the trash.
I'm gonna be
Don't even bring them in my house.
I'm gonna be a TSA agent. Let me check your bags. Get that shit out of here. Hey, bye, guys.
All right, we'll miss you.
No, you won't. I know. I love you, Jason.
You want me to bring that back up, Jay? The defense, Jason.
Oh, the defense? Nah, I'm good with it.
Okay.
There's a little tweaking that I think we can do. Whether or not they do it, I don't know. I do think Spytek though is going to keep his eye on that waiver wire. When that waiver wire comes around at the end of August, he's gonna go after somebody, and there's gonna be a surprise cut in the NFL that I think we might take a stab at too. You know, so. Why to name one specifically? I couldn't tell you, but okay. I mean,
well, that's what I said Wednesday night on our show on the Raider Connection. I'm like, I said, don't forget, there's still once training camp starts and they got to start cutting the rosters down. We might have some luxury where somebody gets dropped somewhere and we can cut some dead weight just to pick that player up. If the coaches think that he's a bonus to us to bring in, then fucking why not? If the guy's worth the flyer, then fucking go for it. I wouldn't
Anytime
argue that point at all.
you can upgrade at a position, even if it's a number 2 or starter. You got to hit that. You got to hit that. You got to, especially at the beginning of the season, because you're going to have attrition that's going to kick in. Our attrition will start from game 1. It's going to. I mean, it's inevitable that there's going to be some injuries. Hopefully, it's not like last year. Knock on wood, if you're with me.
I know.
Last year but I also think there were some injuries last year that those guys could have played. They could.
I'm looking at the rest of the defense here, like the second stringers and going on from there, and I'm actually kind of surprised at how this is lined up. To be honest with you,
look where they got Jonah Lalu.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got him all the way down as the 4th stringer on the left side for the defensive tackle.
He could be if that kid really, in all honesty, that kid could beat out Tyree Wilson. He has the talent at defensive tackle that if they kick Tyree in as a defensive tackle and make it a competitive situation, at the number 2.
I think he beat him. Look what he did for the little time that he got in last year. The guy had some great games.
Oh yeah.
He was impressive. I like what I saw with him. I would have thought that they would have kept him in there. I was kind of shocked, and the fact that he's all the way down at number 4, he's behind Pegus.
Yeah, Pegues.
They got Lecky Fotu as the guy behind Adam Butler. They got Zach Carter behind Christian Wilkins, which it's either going to be him, Hemingway, or I don't know who that's going to be in place of Wilkins if Wilkins doesn't start, And then you got Tyree behind Malcolm Coots. You got Snowden behind Max Crosby. Devin White is behind Pratt, who we got from Cincy. Eichenberg is behind Landon Roberts. Jacorian Bennett's behind Porter. Lonnie Johnson Jr. is behind Chin. Thomas Hopper is behind Palomau. DCAM is behind Eric Stokes. And Kai Blue Kelly is behind Darnay Holmes.
I don't think Kai Blue make the roster. I don't think he'll make the roster.
Who?
Well, Kai Blue Kelly. I don't think he'll make the roster.
He's number 2 behind him, and there's a guy ranked in the 3rd spot behind him, Greedy Vance.
Captain USA.
So one of those two.
I'm looking at Pete Carroll. I'm going back to Pete Carroll's type of defensive players he likes.
Yeah, but I'm also looking at what's on the roster right now. It ain't that great.
Hey, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I got some really bad news that just creeped up. You might have to go. I know you're gonna miss me.
Yeah, definitely gonna miss you, man.
Yeah,
I'm already crying now.
You all right?
No, it's Barney Miller time, bro. I'm gonna go watch me some Barney Miller.
Are you serious?
That's what me and my wife do every night. We watch Barney Miller.
I ain't mad.
Oh shit! Wow, I haven't heard somebody say Barney Miller show in a long time.
You watch it. You watch Barney Miller now, and all the topics and the episodes. And it's like the same stuff we're dealing with today.
Happening right now. Yep.
Yeah. Climate control. The Earth is going to end in 1993. And I just about bust up laughing.
Yeah. I know. One thing I like Barney Miller. I like that theme song, man. I love that theme song.
Yeah. Oh, because of
the
bass.
Let me ask you this:
the bass.
The
saxophone, yeah. The bass and the
saxophone.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Adam 12?
Yeah, that comes on right before.
Yeah.
That comes on before Barney Miller on FETV.
There you go. Did you ever watch Emergency?
Yeah, that's why I went into law enforcement.
Because you couldn't pass the firefighter exam. I get it.
I didn't want to climb up.
Usually what happens with cops, they become cops because they can't pass the firefighter exam because they can't handle it.
Yeah. Well, I know how to watch.
You ever watch Chips?
Yep, watch Chips too.
That's where Eric Stroud came from. Emergency.
Yeah. No, Emergency. Emergency and Adam 12 were both created by Ari Senator.
No, but
And the license plate, here's the catch. The license plate on Atom 12 is the same license plate on Squad 51.
Is it really? I noticed that.
Yeah, but emergency.
It's a California exempt plate, starts with the letter E, 999001. Yeah,
I was saying in emergency. There was a scene in emergency where there was in a hospital talking to the nurse, that blonde hair nurse. Eric Estrada walked by as a stand-in, and the producer saw him and said, "Who was that guy?" And then they cast him as Chips.
Yeah,
whatever his name was.
Chips was actually, when they filmed that, the pilot for it was actually a training. It was supposed to be a training video for the California Highway Patrol Academy.
Yeah, they filmed out here. They filmed out here on Highway. They filmed out here on Highway 14.
You know the actor Chris Pine, right? The current actor Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Do you know whose father was the sergeant on that show?
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. That's his dad.
Wow.
Yep.
Eric Estrada? Eric Estrada, my wife ran into him at Disneyland.
Really? I hear he's really nice in person. They say he's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he
that's because firefighters don't shoot you.
Especially up.
You got one job. Take the water, put it on the fire. That's it. It doesn't take any. You don't have to think.
When you're at your lowest in your life, who do you call first? You call the firefighter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I would call fire department.
Firefighters are second responders. And cops always get there first.
Yeah, then they take a shot at me.
And then you get away with your goddamn cruisers.
Yeah,
house is on fire. They park right in front of the house.
Well, see, here it guys. Here you guys, both of you guys. So
yeah, there you go. That's another one too. We don't give out tickets.
Wait a minute. Listen to me. I'm dialing 911. Cops show up first. They're shooting at me because I'm outside. I said, I only called you guys because my house on fire. I went for the fire department. That's my dilemma. Why you shooting at me if I'm climbing through the window of my house? I'm not breaking in. I'm breaking out. And they start shooting at me. I had to wait for Jeff to come over to put the fire out, throw water on it.
But because they fired shots, we have to make sure the scene is safe before we can come close. So we gotta wait a block away till we get the okay. By then, your house is to the ground.
I'm climbing out a burning building. They're gonna take a shot at me. Come on.
we actually had that scenario where a guy.
I believe it.
He killed a cop at his front door, and then he was in a standoff, and he built a bunker inside of his townhouse. And he went into the bunker and he set the house on fire. And it was like the only thing they could do is put a couple ladder trucks up in the air to shoot the water down. That was all they can do because he was still kicking off rounds inside the apartment.
Damn.
Idiot. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Well, if you're gonna leave Jason out there, we're gonna close the show out. Me and Jason.
I'll make sure I'm in your guys' chat next week. And
we'll be on tomorrow. If you want to pop in.
I can only handle you so much, Chris.
See, notice he didn't say me. Okay.
No, that's my brother over
there. Yeah. All right. Good night.
Good night, Jason.
Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, Jason. Thanks, brother.
That's good. Yeah, we can call it. Ain't nothing going on.
You want to call it? Already?
Yeah. 240. Ain't nobody coming in, nothing happening. Chewy's blanked out. I don't know what happened to him. But I know what he's doing.
It's up to you, man. Want to call it a night? We can call it. I'm fine with that. Well,
we got tomorrow night.
We normally don't do the Friday night on this type of format either, so that's why it's not as busy tonight.
Tomorrow night.
When we do in the vertical, man, we get more and more people.
I noticed that we are in the horizontal. Like usually we do vertical, but
I did that because I wanted to play around with the kick. I wanted to try something different tonight. So I mean, I had a few viewers on it, which was cool. So it was a decent little start. Picked up another follower, so that's cool.
I just got one more. I know
Well,
it's
oh,
not my,
you got
it's
picked
not,
too now. Wait, I got to go to yours. That's what I got to do.
it's not the
Okay.
kick. I haven't started kick yet. I'm just start registering for it now. I
I
just got
just
to.
followed. I just gave you a follow on there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Got to use that from now on. Cool. Yeah, I'm an old timer. So what? Bueno, my boy Bueno.
So, and again, Bueno being in the chat on that kick stream, I appreciate that too, brother. You being in there tonight, playing around, and God knows you were having fun in there with the emojis because
I
there's a
did.
shit ton of them in there. If
I was
nobody,
having fun. I was having fun with it too. Me and Bueno was going at it.
it's insane how many emojis are in there.
It is so,
The funny
but
thing
the
is, the other show I follow, that Portland Andy, all his emojis show up on mine in there too. So I can post, like, watch this. I'll go in there now, right? So if I go in there and I look at the emojis, these are all from his show. I'm gonna post them all, right? They're gonna show up in the ghosted window in the chat on our screen. So these are gonna be all the emojis from his particular show. Watch, you'll see them pop up in that screen in a minute. It should anyway. At least I thought it would.
yeah,
But
see,
along.
and that's good for the actual chat. They can have fun with it. They can put the emojis in it. They can like that fire one. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but that roasted peanut.
Tell me I had an error. All right, so I probably did too many.
Yeah, yeah. Most of our shit. You know what?
Yeah, too many.
We're gonna do one at a time. Damn shame. We're gonna do three. Huh. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. How we can set that up.
Yeah, there they go. They're popping up now. That's just a few of them.
I'm gonna
That's
talk to you.
pretty cool.
I'm gonna talk to you fair about that. Can we set that up? That ideal.
Well, the only thing is, I don't think can you try and stream to yours? Like, just
I,
add it.
I,
You have to add a new destination. Let me know if it shows up on there because
I'm about to leave and come back. I might edit. I'll be
dude,
right
you
back.
got two Instagrams up here.
I got one. I get two. Oh, we can take that one off.
I'm
Oh,
showing two on yours. I don't know
yeah,
why.
I see it now. We can take that one off. Let me get it off here.
All right.
I'll
Well,
play
we're
with
gonna
it.
no, go ahead, not. Yeah, see,
Let's
look
add
at
that.
these are all from that Portland and Andy show. These are all these
Okay.
that are popping up right now.
Here, hold on a minute. Law access. Wow. Okay, got it. All right. So I'm in there. I got to take the other. How did I get two up there?
I don't know.
I gotta remove that one.
It just exposed your catfish profile. See,
Okay, it's in there.
these are all the ones. Look at that.
Okay, it's in there, but I can't put it on the screen.
It's in where? Where are you?
Add to a destination port. You
Yeah.
see it? See. How the fuck I get? How I delete that shit?
The only thing I see with a letter C on there, if I add to the destination, is
It's in there. I just put it in there right now.
I'm not seeing it.
Ah, fuck. I gotta get the program in there. Delete that shit.
We'll figure it out as soon as we log off. But I don't have time once we log off. So
Yeah,
somebody else
like
to go and play a game. So I'm gonna go play. Go ahead, Silver Smoke. What's your question, brother? We're still here. No, Chris is not gay. Yes, he is. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I'm gay with one ex-wife and three kids. Yeah, definitely gay. I'm undercover.
Okay, that's a good question. Chris, you go first. We'll
What
start
do
at
you
the
guys each think our record will be this season? 10-7. 10-7.
All right. So my response to that, I had us at 8 to 9 wins. Was my thought, but then after I got out of the hospital and I did a show with Chris, we went through the schedule 1 week at a time, and somehow I got us to 11 wins.
7-6. You
I
sure
came up
did.
with 11 and 6.
You did it once. You
Don't
did
know
it
how.
twice. You did it
I
twice.
did. Huh?
You did not only did it once. You did it twice. Just let me go through
Yeah,
this again.
yeah.
You
We
did
did
it
it a
twice.
few weeks later, and I
Keep
still
the
had
season.
us at 11 wins. I'm like, how the fuck am I doing this?
But
No, I'm gonna play PUBG after this.
I'm gonna go eat my bacon wrapped shrimp and steak.
Which games are wins and which are losses? Ooh,
Oh, you.
ex-wife.
We had time to go through that. Nah, I mean I'm cool with that if you want to go through it. You can pull up to me on vertical.
Yeah, I gotta pull the schedule up. Shit.
I'd be gay too if I had ex-wife with 3 kids. Now my ex-wife didn't have 3 kids. She had 2 of my kids, and then my new wife had 1 kid. So.
2025 Las Vegas. There it is. Schedule. So let's do this. Make this even easier.
All right. Oh, so I'm gonna kick Chewy out because he's not coming back.
No, leave him in there. He's down below. He's off the stage.
Oh, okay.
I pulled him off the stage earlier.
All
All right. So week 1, you got Silver Smoke. You there? No, you're good, man. We'll go through this real quick. Matt says with Gino, Pete, and Chip improving these positions 10 and 7. Okay, so Matt's pretty much right where I'm at then. So
Yeah, me too, man.
I don't feel like I'm out of whack. So I've got 1 game more. So I had picked a win in New England.
That's 1.
Yeah, I think it was a win there. I don't remember what I said. I think I put us for a loss against the Chargers at home. I don't know why. I think
1 and 1. 1 and 1.
The Redskins, I got us losing.
1 and 2.
The Bears were a win.
2 and 2.
The Colts were a win.
3 and 2.
Tennessee was a win.
4 and 2.
I think I had us beating the Chiefs in KC.
5 and 2. So
yeah, it was 5 and
2.
Yep. I did have us at a win against the Jaguars after the bye week, but that's my trap game. That's the game that I could go either way because we don't usually come out of the bye week very well.
So 6 and 2 right now.
Yeah. Broncos, I pegged us for a loss on that one.
You 6 and 3.
Cowboys a win.
7 and 3.
Cleveland a win.
8 and 3.
8, 9, 10. Chargers was definitely a win because I said that this will be our first win in SoFi.
9 and 3. 9 and 3.
Broncos, I think, sweep us. I really do.
So that's 9 and 4.
Yep. We lose to the Eagles.
9 and 5.
I think Houston gets us on this one.
9 and 6.
Giants is definitely a win. And I'd put us to win the KC game. But that could swing either way. That would put me at 11.
No,
that game, 6. I think, huh?
So you're 11-6.
11-6, right? That game I think could swing either way because if they're already in the playoffs and say they got the number one seed and it doesn't affect them, they may still sit everybody. But because our two teams hate each other, and if we're possibly playing for a playoff spot and for seeding, they may play players to knock us out of the playoffs.
Okay, here's my
It could go either way. You know,
here's my
we're gonna have to wait. Go ahead.
here's mine. All right, Patriots. I got my win. That's one. They're going to count for me, so I'm gonna lose count. That's Patriots a win. Chargers home opener. We lost the last opener. That's a win. Lose to the Redskins. Well, we call them Redskins. Beat the Bears. Beat the Colts. Lose to the Titans. I don't know why that game scares me, but it does for some odd reason.
All right, so you're 4-2 right now.
And lose to the Chiefs.
All right, so you're 4-3 going into the bye week.
Okay, win against the Jaguars.
5-3.
We beat the Broncos.
6-3.
We beat the Cowboys.
7-3.
We beat the Browns.
8-3.
We lose to the Chargers.
8-4.
We lose to the Broncos.
What?
Lose to the Broncos. We're gonna win one, we'll lose one.
Okay, so 8-5.
We lose to the Chiefs.
8-6.
We lose to the Texans. I mean, win. We win. Win to the Texans.
9-6.
We beat the Giants.
10-6.
And we lose to the Chiefs. Because that game, no matter what, Chiefs going to be there. There's going to be one of games that we win that game or wherever it happens, we can get the playoffs. Chiefs going to try their damn hardest to knock us out the playoffs.
My big thing is I don't see us going undefeated in our division. I don't see us going 0-6. Again, I'll be happy with 3-3. 3 wins, 3 losses. I'm good with that. That shows improvement, first of all. And that also eliminates all these win streaks that these three teams have on us too at that point.
I got 4-2 division. I don't think we can sit by anybody. I think 4-2. I'm looking at 4-2.
Gee, I got the Broncos sweeping us. I just think the Broncos are going to be that. It's their defense that scares me, not their offense.
No, I don't think the Broncos will sweep us. I think we'll split that.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, of course. It's always a waiting game.
Yeah, well, I mean, what else is it?
Nothing else to do. No, we go watch.
There ain't no other way to look at it.
We gonna watch. We gonna watch some Canadian football league. Oh, that's over too. Great.
I mean, you look at this secondary. I mean, you got Patrick Surtain, what he did when they put him on Brock Bowers, shut him down. Now they got Jahdae Barron out there too.
Not in the beginning, they didn't. Not in the beginning, they didn't. He was best.
Oh, because they figured the second game they shut him down. You know, they put Surtain on him and he covered him like a fucking blanket.
Oh yeah.
You know,
but that's all we had. That's all we had.
Game. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all we had.
A guy like Jahdae Barron on the other side, that's a totally different.
But that's all. That's all Raiders had was Brock Bowers. So they shut him down. That was it. Jacoby, he did his thing, but who else was out there? Nobody. We got a better receiving core than we had last year, and we have a better offensive core than they did last year. So it might be a different looking game prospect. Plus, possibly we'll have a good running game. Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad because that's why they picked up a lot of defensive tackles in the offseason to rotate in. They probably suspect that. So we're gonna feel that because he was doing good when we had him, but I don't think they saw it coming. That's why you got those defensive tackles. They thought they did. The old Raiders of old would have did that shit. They said, "How you feeling? I'm ready to go, coach." And put him out there and get him hurt worse. So. I love these emojis, man. Shit.
Well, everybody that's still in the chat, I'm sure most of you are already subbed to both our channels and Jess's. But if you haven't, please make sure you get over to CHRIS4 Raiders, get over to Chewy's NFL News and podcast. Excuse me. Also pinned at the top of my channel is the GoFundMe link and the Cash App for Little Raiders family. Anybody that's willing and can donate, please do. It doesn't have to be a certain dollar amount. You want to do $5, whatever. I don't care. You don't need to tell me. I don't need to know nothing. Just
Who
anything
cares?
we do for them, we appreciate it. I mean, I don't know if anybody missed my interview on Tuesday night with the family. I had them on a live show. I did an interview with the family, and it was more of a personal one-on-one with them to get their story out on everything that's happened with them, with their family, with Raider and Raiders history going on with his heart condition. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you try and watch that. Devin, the dad, which anybody that's seen in the chat, you'll see Raider 24 Nation. That's Devin. That's the father of Little Raider. He told me what the hospital bill was for everything, and it's $3.7 million hospital bill
Get
that they
out,
have.
man.
They
How much?
negotiated like $500 a month for him to cover that. He'll never pay that off in his lifetime. That no one
$3
could.
million?
3.7 million.
Shit.
3.7 million for the 3
What?
years since that little boy's been alive, for all the procedures they've had to do and everything. Now they finally presented him with the bill. And
The points set is bad enough, but the 3 million touchdown, now. Well,
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, how can you put a price on a life? But obviously the hospital does, because they gotta cover their expenses. I mean, I get it, but come on, you tell me that's just not overpriced and
that's
inflated.
what we have. That's why we have the best healthcare system in America, man, in the
Yeah,
world.
that's bullshit.
That's
That's
really crazy.
bullshit.
All right,
So,
Jeff. I think we'll call 9. We'll probably have more fun tomorrow night.
yeah,
We'll do.
we hit 3 hours tonight. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So everybody have a good night. Everybody, thanks for checking in. James Furple popping in just as we're getting off, brother.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
man. We're
I think James Furman watches on purpose. Like, I'll pop in now. Oh my god!
So,
Yeah.
thanks for everybody that became a member tonight or donated memberships. The super chats that came in, I appreciate you for the super chats. You guys are what helped keep the lights on and keep this going. My members, I appreciate you all. And Chris, again, as usual.
Oh, hold on,
Go
man.
ahead.
Let's say this.
Yep.
I'm about 12 to 13 subs from 200, and I said like 200. I will give away that thing I showed you last week, that TV tray.
Yep.
So I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it. When I get 200 subs, then I get 500 subs, I'm gonna do something else. So help me out. Tell your friends. Tell a friend. They have to be a Raider fan. They can just hit the subs, help me out, watch the channel now and then help me out. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, when you're ready for that, let me know. I can kind of help you figure out how we can do the giveaway on that.
Oh,
Do that
awesome.
online wheel thingy.
That's why you're my buddy.
Well, as usual, Chris, like I was going to say before you rudely interrupted me.
I did.
As always, it's a pleasure doing this show with you on a Friday night. Absolutely love doing it with you. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. We have a blast together. And another good, successful night in my eyes. Anything else you want to add?
Always good. Always a pleasure. Man. Like I said, last week was my fault. No cream filled donuts for me ever again in my lifetime. But yeah, I enjoyed doing shows, Jeff. Been a blast, been a pleasure, always will be. And don't forget, we'll be on tomorrow night.
Yes, we will be on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific. See you then. And as usual, as always, everybody stay safe and go Raiders.
Go Raiders.